Now then, people, I'm not still asleep, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. And of course, it is time for the second pre-season game. It is Leeds versus Brisbane Raw. I'm aware these are the wrong way around, but does it really matter? It's pre-season. No, it doesn't, does it? If we're being totally honest, it doesn't really matter. Oh, where's that coming through there? Let's have a look at that. I hope you're all doing well anyway. We'll go through the lineup in a sec as well. There's a few worries. There's a few worries for me. I know it's only pre-season, but it's the fact that we're having to manage people through pre-season. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. You know what I mean? Maybe I am. Reading too much into it. But we will have to see. Make sure you all smash a like on the video, please. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. We want to see some increase in them subscribers. The last time I did this, wow, we got about 400 subscribers. So let's hope that we get something similar today and let's hit 14K. Why not? I know we're like 700 subscribers off, but let's do it. Let's make it happen, people, yeah? Dream, believe, achieve. I'm not expecting crazy numbers because guess what? A lot of people are at work and it's 10:45 is the kickoff. Obviously, I've gone live a little bit earlier because this is my happy place. I like spending time here. We'll go through the comments. We'll have a chat. We'll have a chinwag. We can chat about some transfer stuff if needs be. Just get your questions in and I'll get them answered. We'll have a look at the lineup though, so you can see it in all its glory. I don't know why you click the link. It takes you through to LUTV. There's some naughtiness going on. Yeah, what is up with Melier? I don't know. I'm hoping there's nothing up with Melier, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me just get this tweet up for you so you can have a look at the lineup in full. Just bear with us one sec while I do that. Yeah, multitasking, as Tashana says I am. I'm a multitasker. I can do it, man. It's not just women. It's not just women that can do this stuff. While I just upload it there, it might go a little bit dodgy. Sometimes it does that, all right? So just bear with us. Rather than share my screen, I'll put the screenshot up so we can have a look at it. Get your comments in, as I say. Tia says, my boyfriend's at work, but I'm going to keep him updated on the score. Legend. Love that. Just sending him text. Michael says, 10:45 is the match kickoff. But Joe's kickoff is right now. Yeah, exactly. So thank you all for joining me as well and spending this Tuesday morning. I'm going to test you and see how many are actually there on Sunday. Because don't forget, on Sunday, July the 17th, that game kicks off at 5:35, I think. It's early, is what I'm saying, yeah? It's early. Smudge with the early super chat. Thanks, as always, Smudge, for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. He says, good morning, Joe. Smudge in the house in this godly hour in the colonies. What actual time is it, Smudge? Let me know the time. Yeah, so the watch along on Sunday against Villa kicks off at 5:35. So I'm probably going to go live. Oh, it's going to be early, isn't it? I don't know. I'll probably be doing it to know people. But then again, when we're... you might get a load of people in the States or the Aussies watching. We'll have to wait and see, won't we, and see what's happened. I've just seen there from my good friend Connor at One Leeds saying Burnley are set to sign Ian Matson on loan from Chelsea. He's a left back. Company wanted him as a priority. Interesting indeed, because that may mean that Charlie could be on his way. We'll have to wait and see. Right, let me get this lineup for you so you can have a look at it and we'll have a little chinwag and a little chat about it. Let me see if I can move me somewhere. I can't. That looks really poor sat there. Let's not do that. Let's share the screen. I'll have to share the screen so you can see it. It's a bit better that way, I think. Okay, so let me just get this shared and we'll have a little chinwag and a chat about it. Let me just get my comments back up so I can see them, so I can see what you're saying about it. Right, okay, so share. There we go, share screen. Do that. Put me down here. And let's just make this bigger if I can. Just one sec. There we go, so you can get a proper look at it. So this is Leeds United's starting 11. Christensen and Aronson start against Brisbane with Adams, JV and Sinisterra named on the bench. You can see here, so we've got Christopher Clarkson in goal. Alison mentioned no Melier, and he's not on the subs either. I'm a little bit worried about that, but look, it's just pre-season. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, all right? But Christopher Clarkson starts in goal. Christensen will be at right back, Koch and Strauch centre-back for me, and Harrison will be at left-back. I think this is quite interesting because let's not forget that a lot of people are saying, oh, well, Leaf could do a job. You know, Leaf could do a job. You know, the fact that Harrison has been picked ahead of him shows you that Leafs a lot further down the pecking order. You know, he's not the second choice, you know, because we've had to go to Harrison. I would dare say if Hjelde was fit, but he's not, he'd have gone at left back. I know a lot of people want to see Harrison at wing back, and it probably could work, but I just don't know. We'll lose a lot from his attacking output. Let's not forget he was the second top scorer. I'm not sure if Harrison fancies that position, although Spurs came in for him in that position, and we know Conte would have played him at left wing back as opposed to a Perisic, who he's gone for this time. They looked at him in January, so maybe that could be his, you know, his future at left back. In the midfield double pivot is Rocker and Forshaw. You then have James probably off the right, Harrison, or maybe, James off the right, do we think? Rodrigo off the left, Harrison in the middle, or it could be Rodrigo in the middle and Aronson off the left. And then obviously up top is Joe Gelhardt. Again, no mention of Bamford, of course. He might play 45 minutes, but my worry is obviously he's been managed already. We're only 3 games into pre-season. I know we've only seen 1, but we're 3 games into pre-season and Bamford's still not started. So he started against Stoke, he scores, he gets a knock, doesn't feature at all against Blackpool. Then we hear he's totally fine. He's due to, you know, play against Brisbane and he's on the bench, okay? I just think there might be an issue there long term. We definitely need to get, look, what this shows, and I know the name is Liam's mentioned about the goalkeeper, you know, we need a goalkeeper, we need a left back, and we need a striker, you know, and I think we will do that. We will do that. But there's a sense of urgency about it as well, because let's not forget the season starts for Leeds United in August. It's not too far away, if we're being totally honest. It's not too far away at all. So your bench is Christie, Leif Davis, Cody Drama, Archie Gray, Diego Llorente, Mateus Click, Tyler Adams, Darko JB, Sam Greenwood, Crescencio, Somerville, Sinistera, and Bamford. I like what someone said in the comments earlier, like, look at the depth, which is something we have got now. Big shout out to Robert Richens as well, who's just become a member of the Just Joe Football Show. Thank you for joining up, Robert Richens. You're a legend. I think that might be a renewal because I know you've been a member previously, so big up to you. Thank you for that. There's 500 people watching. We're nowhere near kickoff as of yet, so if you can, please smash a like. We've only got 118 likes on it. Let's get that up to 250 ASAP. Let's get that up to at least half of what we've got viewing. That'd be great if you could do that for me. Yeah, so no Meslier, no Cooper and Hjelde. Obviously, we know Cooper and Hjelde are injured, have got knocks. The thing is for me with Meslier, I know people are saying he might be rested, but surely they would just put him in the squad. I'm not too sure. I'm a little bit worried about how... you know, what that means for him. Has he picked up a knock? Is he injured? I'm not too sure. I hope not. Mental Yorkie says, is Forshaw good enough? No, I disagree. I think if you look at his performance when he came back into the side last season, I thought he did really well. As a squad option, Forshaw's great. It really gives us depth. I don't think we should be getting rid of Forshaw. I don't think we should be getting rid of Click, for example. These are genuine options that Leeds United can look at off the bench. If you're winning a game and it's tight and you want someone to keep hold of possession, Forshaw's that guy. He's so press resistant. He is our most press resistant player in the side. I haven't looked at Rocker. I haven't looked at, you know, Tyler Adams to say they could well be it. But Forshaw for me is very, very press resistant. So what that means is if you're managing a game and you're winning 1-0 and it's late on, I think Forshaw's a great substitution to bring on. You know, he keeps the ball. He's so good in tight areas in terms of turning. Yes, it might be sideways, backwards, but if you're wanting to keep hold of possession at a time when you're only like one in front, I think Forshaw's an ideal player. And, you know, I wouldn't advocate him being left. And I don't think he's a poor player at all. I don't, you know. Let me just shout out Smudge, says pre-season, let's not read too much into this second and third string goalkeeper getting a run, 2 bigger games to come. That's a fair assessment as well, so big up. Robert Richens with the super chat, cheers brother. He says, I think you do an amazing job. I think you do an amazing job in supporting the channel as well, Robert. It's yeah, the feeling's mutual, it is reciprocated. Look at this is dedication from people in the States. Seneleb says 212 sorry, one sec. 2:12 a.m. in Oregon, US. Let's go. You look, I'm pretty tired. I struggled to sleep last night. I actually watched a program on Netflix. Not a program, a film. It was a film with Tom Cruise. I don't normally like Tom Cruise. He's not my thing, but you'll probably know him being in the States. Barry Seal. Barry Seal, who was a flight guy who ended up working for the CIA and smuggling drugs for the Colombian cartel for Pablo Escobar. It was a madness. It was a decent film. I'm just not keen on Tom Cruise, unfortunately. He might be your flavour of the month, but I don't really rate him. But I do like that sort of film. So you won't beat Blow, though. If you haven't seen Blow with Johnny Depp, cracking actor and a great film, check that out. But also that was good. I think it was called American Made, and that was really good. So I would check that out. Blaze Dragon says I'm slacking at work so I can listen to this content king, Maxi boy. Yeah, Max Branning. Thank you very much, Blaze Dragon, for following and supporting the channel. Ryan says Cine on the bench. Yes, Cine is on the bench. Big up Sergeant Pickles. Look, he's 2 a.m. in Seattle also. I hope Harrison gets off to a strong start. Let's go, boys. Yeah, let's go, USA. All the way. Now, I've heard on the grapevine that Aronson's been lighting it up in training, and everyone's been really impressed. So, me as a fan, I'm really looking forward to seeing Brendan Aronson today. I think, he's going to be someone really, to look forward to. Obviously, Christensen as well, the new signings. Be interesting to see how James gets on the wing, because as much as I batter him, we didn't see him enough there. So let's see how he gets on. But I'm looking forward to seeing Aronson, and of course Geldart leading the line as well. Because if we don't get a streaker, I hope we're not signing a streaker. Bloody hell, Harmony, you better not be it. Or Allison, I'm watching. Jack Glennie says it's 10 a.m. here in Wales. I know, big up. Blinky, 10:15 in North Yorkshire. Why are you 15 minutes behind, Jack? Why are you 15 minutes behind? I know Welsh people are, I better not say that, but I know you're a funny breed, Jack, but why are you 15 minutes behind? I know you're stuck in the doldrums, but actually 15 minutes behind us, that's a madness. I'm just taking my socks off because it's warm. Yeah. 11:15 in Paris. I've been to Paris. It's a nice place. I took my partner. I had snails. They were okay. I wouldn't eat them again. I would if they were on a plate, but I wouldn't choose them. But it was quite interesting. I also had a beef bourguignon right next to the Eiffel Tower. The beef bourguignon was absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. My apologies, Jack. I'm only playing. I know you have a lot of Welsh viewers, so big up to you all. I love yous. Boradar. Something along them lines. Big up to each and every one of you. Let's go. Let's see what's been saying. All right, Joe, I'm watching it live in Perth. Big up. So, Rich, are you actually at the game? No, because that's in Brisbane, so you can't be. Geography is not my strong point. But Fred is. Fred's sitting in Brisbane watching the preview show. Big up. That's nice. We've got Quirky in Sunny Island as well. There you go. We've got Stealth Warrior Gaming in Rothwell. If you're a gamer, please do follow me on Twitch as well. The link's in the description. I do a Leeds career mode on there. We do an Ultimate Team, etc. When that kicks off, I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I had such a busy day I wasn't able to do it. So my apologies. Helen's in Pontefract. Big up, Helen. Always a great supporter of the show. I don't know where Tingley is. Where's Tingley? Sounds Yorkshire, Tingley, though, doesn't it? I live in Tingley. It's a village in England. In the city of Leeds. I did not know that. I've never heard of Tingley. There you go. Northern England. I did not know. I genuinely have never heard of Tingley. It says, is Tingley Leeds or Wakefield? Tingley is situated between Leeds, Wakefield and Bradford, but considered part of Morley. There you go. You learn something new every day. Tiger loves the Twitch streams. Thanks, mate. We've got Barnsley, Stephen Underwood. We've got Wakey. Asda car parks, Dave. What are you sat in the car park for? We've got someone in Valencia. Christopher Junction says, Boradar, Denby Whites. Big up the Denby Whites. Morning, Kev. In sunny Cork, blue skies. You got the buzz back. I certainly have, and I'm going to get to see Brendan Aronson, Rasmus Christensen, maybe Tyler Adams and Louis Sinistera off the bench. Kev, what happened to Liverpool against Man United? I've seen Man United on a madness thinking they're winning the league. It's pre-season. Calm down. We've got Rothwell, Salisbury, Rotherham. There you go. People in the Gold Coast, New Arley, Rotherham. Tingley is out of the way, says Dale. There you go. David Mallam in Borough, in Middlesbrough. I used to live in Stockton for a while. Jack says, did you see Jamie O'Hara waffle last night? Jamie O'Hara is making a career out of waffle. Someone actually, we've got Red Eyed Wolf in Manchester. I apologise for you. Licorice said, Joe spent too long in Sunderland. I have. I've been in the Northeast now for 10 years, I think. Donegal, says Liam. I haven't been at Donegal. We've got Beeston, James, love that. The Bullet, yeah. The Bullet 94 says it's still Wednesday, 11:18 in Hawaii. Big up. I'd love to live in Hawaii. That's class. We've got Dylan Heathcote over in New Zealand. We're going international. We've got Headingley. Here we go. Smudge says, Mrs. just up. So kick off in approximately 30 minutes. Full English brekkie ordered for half time, which is 4:30 Mountain Time. Indoors is a good last. There you go. Look at this guy, man. He's got it all, man. You've got it all, Smudge. Big up to Mrs. Besant as well. Big up. Jack says Joe's a Geordie. I'm not. You know I don't like this. I am not a Geordie. I'm from West Yorkshire, hence the Yorkshire Rose. I'm from Halifax, okay? I'm from Halifax. I hate that people think I'm a Geordie, but I do pick up what's the dialect quite easy. I remember going on an exchange, right, with a youth club I used to go to, and we went to Poland, right, and we went to Germany, we went to other places, and I was the one that was always speaking in broken English, and people used to take the mick out of me, like, what are you speaking like that for, Joe? But it's because I don't know, you need to break it down and speak a little bit slower. So I've always been one who can pick up dialect really easy. Yeah, I say like a lot, which is a Borough thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's good crack. I don't know, it is what it is, but I'm not. Like, when I go back down to Halifax, people think I'm, they say, Joe, why are you speaking like a Geordie? 10 years is a long time, though, right? 10 years is a long time, and it's easy to pick up. But I'm from Yorkshire, all right? Not that it matters anyway. Liam Horsley, good friend of mine, says watching whilst walking the dog, aka Pablo. Yeah, he has a little dog. I think it's a Jack Russell, isn't it? Called Pablo. Love that. Andy Harrison, good friend of mine, says you're just a bit slow, Joe. Yeah, okay. He's a Man United fan, so what can you say? Geordie Joe. Geordie Joe. Someone says I'm a Mackham. Yeah, if you've been, right. Currently, I'm a Mackham. I would have been a Smoggy previously, living in Stockton, which is like the land time forgot. If there's any Stocktonites here, I apologise, but it literally is just betting shops and pound shops and charity shops. But that's all down to the government as well. If you live in the north and you live in these little towns, it's so difficult. You know what I mean? It is so difficult. I hate the bourgeoisie, if you like, but that's all going a little bit Karl Marx, so we'll save that for another day. We are the proletariat, the bourgeoisie. The rich get rich and the poor get poorer, as we're seeing with the cost of living right now. And I know that's what, this is question time. This is Joe on question time. There's more Americans than English people in here, says it's safe 1510. I don't mind that, brother. I don't mind that. Let the Americans come. We had the Argentinians, we had the Chileans when Bielsa was here. Some of them have stuck around. I speak to some on social media, Javier being one of them, an avid Barca fan who follows Bielsa around. And now we're getting a lot of Americans as well, so it's great. Chris Thompson says, you sound like Richard Dunn. Isn't he Irish? I don't sound Irish, surely. I don't sound Irish. Although my dad did have Irish in him, but I don't sound Irish. Martin says, imagine if we lose. It's cool. It's pre-season. Mark says, Leeds around the world, you've got to love it. Yeah, Licorice all sorts says, big up the Yanks. You're all welcome. You are all welcome here. We're all grateful for your continued support. Let's just have a look on the notifications to see if anything else has been updated. Ari, Mellier, Bamford, etc. But no, nothing as of yet. We shall wait and see. We've had another super chat come in there. Let's have a look at that from Ryan Standell. Big up Ryan Standell says, when we smash Wolves, I want to see them passports. Don't worry, Ryan. It's going to be a regular thing throughout the season, because we are going to have a great season. We are going to win the league. No, why not? Yeah, I've got a few, I've got a few bets in mind. I'm thinking Brentford, lump money on them to get relegated. My other one is Chelsea to miss out on the top 4. I know they're now starting to do good business, but I think it might be too much too soon and it might not work. I hope I'm right. I'll probably be wrong. But Chelsea to miss out on top 4. Leeds to get Europe. I mean, I'm not saying we will, but we might as well, right? We might as well give it a go. You might as well. I'm also, someone needs to tell me, because I searched it yesterday. How do you request a bet? Because I want to request Charlie Creswell to be in the championship team in the season. I think it'll be decent odds, but I don't know how you do it. I tried to Google it yesterday, but I couldn't work it out. So if anyone knows how to do that, please send me a link or something, because I want to put Charlie Creswell, team of the season, in the championship. Smudge, thank you so much for your support. He says, hey, Joe, I tell folk out here I'm a loiner. They actually think there is a town called Loiner. What's a loiner? John says, are any other folks getting an error message from the video.Leeds United stream? I don't know what that is, bro. If you're on about the LUTV, I know people had issues earlier. Tweet request a bet, says Ryan. Okay, how do I do that? Is request a bet a Twitter page? Is that Sky? Yeah, so John, I don't know, mate. I couldn't help people out previously. Mine's working fine. I've got it in front of me now. Maybe try reboot, reset. If you can't get it to work, you know, you have me to watch with. Alternatively, you can still watch it and just listen to me and we'll have a chat. I'm gonna have a look now for okay, right, okay. So Graham, thank you, Helen, for tweeting me. Says Ilian Melier is rested tonight. That is all. But then again, the club told us that, you know, everyone was fine and stuff. You know, you can't always believe the rhetoric. They don't want to send us into panic mode, yeah? You don't want to send us into panic mode. Oh, there we go. Someone sent me the request a bet thing. Legend. I can't say your name. I think it's Dadovian or Kurdijam. I don't know. I've smashed that. Oh, see, okay. So, Smudge, someone says, right, okay, Joe, a loiner, a Leeds man born and bred, but then as you're from Halifax, I will let you off. Exactly. I don't know this, so big up. And apologies for those that might have took a... You don't know what a loiner is? Calls himself, he's a Leeds fan. Get out. Yeah, so I'm from Halifax. There you go. I think we get called Huddersfax anyway, so it is what it is. Can I have odds for Charlie Creswell? I'm just writing my request a bit and then I can tell you what the odds are to be in the EFL Championship team of the season. Seeing how much concentration that took. I also write in Grammarly because I'm not that I'm not great at spelling, punctuation, grammar, etc. It's never been my thing, unfortunately. But I'm at uni and I was getting firsts because we now have tools at our disposal that help us do that, right? Tweet request a bit. There you go. Can I have odds for Charlie Creswell to be in the EFL Championship team of the season? There we go. I'll let you know if they actually get back to me. Let's see what they give us. Do they just tweet you back and give you a link or something? Is that how it works? Someone let me know. Someone says Sky can be pretty slow. Oh, stop it, mouse. Give over. I've gone right to the top of my comments. Bear with me 1 sec, Liam. I'll be back. Let's have a look. Where is he? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. No, he's not. Rippington Whites. That's not too far from Halifax, is it? Where's he gone? Liam's saying it's pretty slow. Oh, Sky can be pretty slow in replying, just as an FYI, right? No, cool. Thank you for that. Chris Kelly, you used to work for Sky. You used to work for Sky Bet, actually, Chris Kelly, along some lines, didn't you? Tell me how it works, bro. I'm trying to request the bet. I want Charlie Creswell to be in the EFL Championship team of the season. Chris Kelly at All Leeds TV, big shout out to him, says, look forward to seeing Aronson, Rasmus, and also Jack at left back. Been calling for it for a while. There we go. There he is, Davidon. This is who tweeted me, Legend. He said, can we get a Team America? Yeah. I don't know if we'll get it round at Ellen Road, mate, but it's a great film. I love Team America. I love the guy when he goes, Durka, Durka, Miami Jihad. And he's going like that and he's thinking and then he goes, Durka, Durka, Mohammed Jihad. Ducka, ducka, ducka. It's brilliant. I'm just going to blow out my candle. I was getting some ambience. Oh, it's nice. Do you know what? It's Parma Violets. There you go. You'll also notice that my nails now sorted. It fell off. I mean, what is that? Looks like I've got a bit of bob turd on it. I can promise you I haven't been doing that. Remember your audience, Joe. Let's not say them things. Yeah, Team America is a great film. It is unreal. Yeah, and when he goes, just that bit where he's got like the bits of fur stuck to his face, man, and he goes, "Ducka ducka, Muhammad Jihad." Ducka ducka ducka. It's brilliant. It's a GOAT film. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. I think they wanted to do a sequel, but it took them ages to make it, so they said no. It's the guys who made South Park, isn't it? Oh no, it can't speak. It's brilliant when he goes like Matt Damon. Listen, yeah, that's what I was saying, Rob. That's what I was going to say, but then I thought, no, let's not say that. But yeah, Rob, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's a brilliant film. If you haven't seen it, please do see it. It is great. Okay, you will laugh. Yeah, Spigs, you've broken my balls, man. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, that's the two legends that made they are South Park, or are they Simpsons? No, that's Matt Groening, isn't it? Yeah, it is South Park. Yeah. Jason says hi from a very hot Turkey. Big up to you, mate. How much an Alioski coming back? I don't think that's happening. Mental Yorkie says I'll give you 20 to 1 for Brisbane to win, guys. Are you taking the bets? Jack says, are you okay? Shall I phone help? Just having fun in it, man. You know what I mean? Right. So watch along. You watch a Leeds game, or we're going to be able to see it on your screen. You're not going to be able to see it on my screen, Robinson, because my channel will be taken down, and we don't want that, do we? So yeah, we don't want that. It kicks off at in 15 minutes. 15 minutes to be precise. I've just noticed my brother's text me saying, "How are you watching the game?" He's tried to call me. LUTV, mate. I have to pay for that stuff. My brother will be wanting, send us a stream. But I don't do that because I am above board and by the law. But you can watch it $4.99 on LUTV if you so wish. You could have paid for the package $19.99 for all 5 pre-season games, including the one at Ellen Road against Cagliari. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Rob says it's Joffrey up top into today, getting much mean good odds for it. Right. I tell you what, we'll have a quick chat about, because I want you all to join me in this as well. Fantasy Premier League. I've done Fantasy Premier League. There is quite a lot of people in it already. I'm going to share my screen so you can get a look at it, and I'll even show you my team. Yeah, I'll show you my team so you can get some tips on how to play fantasy. I'm joking, but I'll show you my team anyway. But yeah, if you want to join the league, the link is in the description, all right? So this is the current league. So we've got the JUSTJOE Fantasy League, and these are all the names. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of people in there already. There is more than one page as well. So if you want to get involved, of course, I do the Premier League show on like a Friday and a Monday. So we will be covering this as well. I will be like saying most improved, best player of the week, best team of the week and all that sort of stuff. So if you want to get involved, and please do. Like I say, there is quite a lot of teams in there. As you can see, look, there's still more pages. There we go. So there is a hell of a lot of teams in the league. If you want to get in, please do. I know a few of you already would have joined. I'll show you my team just to whet the appetite a little bit. So I've got Nick Pope in goal. Some won't go with Man United off Chelsea players, full stop. It is what it is. But I've gone Reece James and Ben Chilwell because I just think from fullback Chelsea is special. Ivan Perisic, he will get goals for Spurs. Of course, Kieran Trippier, he takes set pieces. I've gone for Gerard Bowen just because he's a baller. Luis Diaz, again, baller. Kulusevski, the same. I think that front three is one of the best in the league. Of course, Harry Kane. I have gone for Bamford. He's probably going to be coming out because he's broken. So that'll be a change. I've gone for Gabriel Jesus as well. I think he'll light it up. No, you don't have to pay for that, Michael. It is free. Just get involved. Maybe I'll give a prize for the winner. Goalkeeper, I'm not bothered about sub-goalkeeper. It's Kelleher at Fulham. I've got the Leeds players in. The reason they're not in there yet, I'm just wanting to get a look at them first. But obviously, Christensen, Aronson, and then, of course, my favourite player, Conor Gallagher. So that's my team. There's me kit and all that. And the league there is there for you all to join in. So please do that. Yeah, Perisic as a defender, Dale. He's been put in as a defender. He'll be playing left wing back Warney for Spurs. He'll get high up the pitch. He will get goals. So I would do. Ollie says downgrade Pope. I think Newcastle will keep a hell of a lot of clean sheets this season, especially at home. They have a great defence now. You have Sven Botman. You have Dan Burn, who was a revelation. You've got Trippier. You've got Matt Targett, and then Nick Pope. Let's be honest. If Nick Pope wasn't in goal at Burnley, they'd been relegated years ago. So I think that's. I think it's a decent team. I think it's a decent team. So yeah, Marco says Lamptey is a steal if he can stay fit. That's a point as well. So yeah, get involved in the Fantasy Premier League. The link is in the description if you want to do that. Yeah, Kev Trippier on set pieces as well. So that's my team. It probably will change. I didn't want to go with no new signings. A lot of people have said, like, where's Haaland? The only one I did do was Perisic because I think where he'll play, I think he's going to do well. Big up to Ollie Ward as well. He was on the midweek fix last night. If you get a chance to watch that, please do watch it. Big shout out to my man JT as well. And of course, Max at Leeds lately, who's currently working. And of course, as well, Lewis, who's on holiday or about to go on holiday. Lewis won't be with us next week either. He won't be here, but Ollie still will. I've just seen a tweet, that's all that says, as a person who used to work at Mackey's, I heavily advise, because I was talking to someone this morning about the McDonald's breakfast. He said, I heavily advise you don't eat the Mackey's breakfast. I've seen the grill after those sausage patties have been on it. There you go. I don't need to know about that stuff, though. It's like when people say, oh, he's probably spatting your food. As long as I know. As long as I don't know, it doesn't matter, does it? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter, does it? If we're being totally honest with ourselves. Joe, I thought Ollie and JT had good chemistry. Same, Barry. They did. It was a good show. Really grateful for everyone who gives up their time to come on. Bamfardinho as captain. I love it. Big up Tom Hiley, my guy. If it is the Tom Hiley from Halifax, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. I hope the missus and the young uns doing well, pal. Yeah, Bamfardinho. Oh, you mean? Oh no, he's not playing. You meant on my dream team, didn't you? You meant on my Fantasy Premier League. What an idiot. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think he'll be there, mate, because he's broken, isn't he? So I'm probably going to take him out, really. I haven't looked at it since I put it together, but I would argue Bamford's coming out, mate, because he's broken. I'll probably take him out now. Shall we have a look? Who shall I put in? I'm going to have to take him out because he's broken. See, I would start Gallagher, but I'm not sure he'll start. Rari's joined the league. I'm not sure Gallagher will start. That's why I didn't want him in my lineup straight away. I don't know how Chelsea are going to go about it, but he will be at Chelsea. I just don't know if he'll start. It's the same with Aronson and Christensen. I don't know how we're going to line up yet. So maybe I'll just go with Kane and Jesus and put a midfielder on for Bamford and see how Bamford gets on. But we'll wait and see. Plus, we might have a new striker. We might have a new striker. Barry says, Joe, you're using moisturiser. I do, mate. Yeah, I do. And I also use eye roll on and other things. You know, can you not tell how youthful I look? Philip says, you're wrong, Joe. Bamford isn't broken. Philip, you also told me we won't sign Tyler Adams. Who's wrong and right there? You always tell me different things, Philip, and guess what? Your hit rate's not great. You told me Bamford were fine. He's not started. Come on now, Philip. Say it with your chest. I see your comments. Don't worry about that. I see them. Like an elephant. I never forget this stuff. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new as well, right? We've got 862 people in. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000. We do that by you guys smashing the like. Let's get half of what, we've got in. So 860. Half of 860 is 430. So we're on 328. Let's get to 430. Quick time. Who's that? Demand respect, says Mantle York. He demands respect. There you go. You demand respect. I think you get respect if you give respect, right? Yeah, there we go. Players warmed up, ready to go now. We are literally just 5 minutes away from kickoff. Remember, you can follow the time up here as well. We will. What's saying here, Anna Millie? What's going off in the chat? Let's all be nice. I hope people are behaving in the chat. I do have my moderators there, so let's all behave in the chat. Sean Rooney lives in Newcastle. He's Brisbane to watch the Mighty Whites. Get in there. Philip says it's all lost and I hope he proves you wrong. Yeah, so do I. I don't want him to be broken. I want him to be playing all the time. Donna says, wow, quick maths, Joe. Yeah, I'm not great at maths, I swear. I enjoyed it as a kid, like doing it, but I'm not great at it. What I am going to have to do, though, folks, if you just bear with us 1 sec, I just need to go get some tissue because I've got a bit of a cold. And I can feel it all there. So rather than sniffle my way through, I'll just go blow the snonk. So just bear with us 1 sec there, yeah, please. I'll be 2 sec. I'm back, people. Thank you for waiting patiently there. I have brought my tissue with me as well because, I've got a bit of a snotty nose at the minute. How many fans there, Joe says? Right, I don't know. Peter said it's better without you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm looking at the pitch as well, or the pictures of the pitch, and it's very, very small crowd. I would say that it does look very, very small. We're running some Warzone later, says Joe. What do you mean, mate? I'll be playing. We're playing FIFA at some point. Although I've got my daughter's leaving assembly today. She's in year 6, so she goes to big school this time. So I'm doing that at 2, and then I'm working somewhere 4 till 7, doing a bit of helping someone out 4 till 7. So it might be a little bit of a busy one. Gary said it looks a small crowd. It does, doesn't it? We've got them coming out now anyway. They're about to come out onto the pitch. Adam Forshaw leading us out. I've got no commentary, though. Have we got any commentary? I'm assuming it'll be Brennan, that. Why is that? Yeah, there we go. We're sorted, I think. It's not great. There. I think I can hear. Small stadium, no one will be there. Game on YouTube, live TV, says Blinky. There we go. We've got comms. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see what Leeds United are about in pre-season with Brendan Aronson. That's the one I'm most looking forward to seeing. And Christensen getting down that right-hand side as well. Look at that new shirt as well. I can't lie. The new shirt is boss. Like, people said it's like this, but with yellow lines. I don't agree. I don't think it's like this. It's got a tighter fit, and it's also got the LUFC underneath. Just joined Joe to see come into shop with some toilet paper. Can I check it is the football he's watching? Yes, definitely. Yeah, look, Kev, there were some differences to the patterns of play we played last time against Blackpool. We played really well. We won the game 4-0. I know it's only Blackpool, but they were... we did look good. I guess the thing is, like, when Marsh came in, and this is what Phil Hay said, actually, that there was a little bit of a confusion as to what they were being asked, and there was a conversation of going back to what we know, and we've seen that in the Brentford game and the Brighton game, etc. But what we did see against Blackpool was, you know, 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2 at times, and it was narrow, but the fullbacks were getting up a lot more. We scored 4 goals from set pieces. There were breakdowns, you know. And that's something that Jesse Marsh prides himself on. It's something he works on. So, you know, we didn't score from open play. Oh, no, the fourth was from open play. I apologise. That was from open play. But second half was rubbish because we made loads of changes anyway. But listen, folks, let's get the likes smashed if you haven't already. Some say they love the new strip. I absolutely love it as well. I can't lie. I think it's brilliant. No Charlie Austin. Where's Charlie Austin? He must be injured. He plays for Brisbane Roar, doesn't he? He's only just arrived. Okay, so he's not involved. There you go. So Charlie Austin isn't in the side. Someone said, have you heard anything about upgrading? No, Liam Horsley, he doesn't play for Coventry. He's gone to Brisbane Roar Bros, Charlie Austin. Bryn's just said there, but he's on the thumbnail as well, if you have a look. He's just signed for them, but he's only just moved there, so he isn't. He hasn't started yet. Yeah, he has. He's at Brisbane Roar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this now, but he's on my thumbnail with the Brisbane Roar shirt on, right? So I'm you've got me worried now, but he definitely is. Yeah, Brisbane Roar. He signed for Brisbane Roar. He must have moved from Coventry then to let's have a look. No, he's not at Coventry. He wasn't at Coventry, man. He was at Queen's Park Rangers. Have I got it right? Like, have I got it right or not? Like, you've got me panicking. Of course I have. He's on the thumbnail. Charlie Austin, the striker. Lineup, anybody? Yeah, the lineup consists of this, bro. I'll go through the lineup with you just 1 second before we start. So your lineup is Clarkson in goal, Christensen right back, Cockenstrauch centre back, Jack Harrison at left back, Rocker Forshaw in the double pivot, James Rodrigo Aronson behind Gelhardt. I'm more confident that you're right than me. Yeah, I am right, man. I definitely am right. Come on then, Leeds United. We're about to kick off. Let's make sure we get my the timer up. Just bear with me 1 second when this kicks off. Gelhardt and Rodrigo to take it. There we go. We've kicked off. The timer is up there as well if you do want to follow me. It goes down the right-hand side to Christensen, who tries to get Rodrigo in, but it is cut out, and Brisbane Roar will try and clear. Hunting impacts there. Christensen just puts it into a dangerous area. Forshaw into Rodrigo. Gelhardt, it's opened up for him. There's a chance. James, it's 1-0. Brendan Aronson. Oh, is he offside? Oh, sweet as a note. It was nearly 1-0 there. I thought it was 1-0. Let's have a look. Great little move there. Look at that. Forshaw into Rodrigo. Touch pass there into Joffy. That's where he's offside. James is onside, though. I was going to say it was in front of him, so it was Aronson that was offside. But 1-0, Brendan Aronson. Love it. I mean, it hadn't gone in. It's been disallowed, but we had one disallowed by Blackpool and then straight into it. So that's a good little pattern of play there. 1-2 touch passing. You notice from Christensen how we just hit it into the dangerous area like we know we will do. We play that counter press. And it's a case of giving them the ball at times and winning it straight back. And what I will say as well from the press, we do now look more coherent. And when we press in a group, if that makes sense. Jack Harrison at left back, great challenge. Aronson throws his body into it. Brisbane Roar have come away from it though. James pressing from the front, wins the ball. Well done, James. Rodrigo has a chance now. He's got 3 bodies to aim at. Tries to, oh no, he manages to move it onto Rocker. Nice little 1-2 touch with him and Rocker. It's good in the centre of the park. Please smash a like on the stream if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Here's Robin Koch, who I expect to be our right centre-back this season. I think he will get a long run in the side, which he hasn't so far, has he? Since being at Leeds United. But here is Pascal out to Jack Harrison, playing at left wing back today, giving us that width. Into Rocker, Rocker man on, touch into Rodrigo. Tries to touch out of his feet, can't get round his man, and Brisbane Roar will try come away with it. It's Chase, Christensen chases him down, and it's gone out. It's gone out for a throw, is it not? No, stayed in. Look, as much as I dig out Dan James as well, I'm interested to see how he does on the right of this 3, you know, with the pace that he's got. If he can get his final ball right, there is a player there. It's just not consistent enough. Let's hope he can do that. Here is Rodrigo's started well, and that's a lovely ball out to Christensen. Nice from Rodrigo. Good defending by the left back, and it's cleared. But that was a good ball from Rodrigo, and you can see Leeds United here pressing Christensen, doing really well, just cutting out passing lanes. And look, Leeds United have come away from the ball. This looks good. Yeah, that's the point, isn't it, Mike? The press now looks so much more coherent. We're all going together as opposed to the back end of last season. We didn't. Aronson playing alongside Joffrey at times, trying that little flick through. Leeds United look good. I know it's only pre-season, but you can see the press looks totally different. We look good. We look, it's fast-paced. Rocker looking to try and get Harrison in behind. Harrison can work out there, can't he? He really, really can work at left wing back. Harrison, though, sort of playing up top at times. Over 1,000 people watching. People, big up to you all. Subscribe to the channel and get your comments in. Oh, well done from Gelhardt, the press there. They tried to get clear it and the strikers pressed him and it's gone for a throw. Mark says, I'm only here because I want Aronson in my fantasy team. I want to know how he's settling. Well, he's just scored, mate, although it's been disallowed. He got himself into a decent area. Danny says, we look narrow. Yes, we do. That's what we'll do, although the fullbacks will give us the width, right? It's gone out for a throw, Leeds United with the throw. Joffrey, man, absolute beast. Christensen to take the throw. Dan James is coming short. Rodrigo's shown for it. Joffrey there's gone down the line. It's going to be another Leeds United throw. Carl says, good drink. It is nice, isn't it? It does taste nice. Someone's just said they've just woke up. What's the lineup? We've got Clarkson in goal. I'll try to do it off the top of my head. Christensen at right back. Cockenstrauch at centre back. Jack Harrison at left back. Double pivot of Rocker and Forshaw. Right side of the three is James, Aronson, and then Rodrigo. Although they look very narrow, I couldn't really. To be fair, it depends. Like, this is what I mean, in and out of possession, because you can't say Rodrigo's playing at the left, or you can't say Aronson's playing on the left of the three, really, can you? Because it's so narrow. Aronson and Rodrigo are very central. So it depends if we're in and out of possession. Listen, people know a lot more than me, but obviously you can see how narrow it is. It looks like Aronson's out on the left side of it now, but then we've seen Aronson play up alongside Joffrey at the same time as well, It's hit upfield there from the free kick. It's probably going to go out of play, but Cox's going to shepherd it out of play. It's going to be a goal kick to Leeds United. Chris says, impressive pressing. I like it. Yeah, it has been. That's the difference, yeah. And I guess, props to those that said he needs a pre-season. I know we haven't started the season yet, but we are seeing a more coherent style of play for under Jesse now, because he's bringing in players that he wants, and, they have more time now to work on what they were doing, right? Yeah, Startle, it's a good point. It's more of a lamb and ram than a left wing and right wing. Yeah, you're right. Left attacking mid, right attacking mid, as opposed to, an out-and-out left winger. Like you say, if you look, the only ones hugging the touchline are your Aronsons and your not your Aronson, your Harrison and your Christensen, whoever your fullbacks are, right? Decent ball through from Joffrey to get Christensen in. It's shepherded out, though. And it's going to be a goal kick to Brisbane Raw. Seems very packed in play, but good football, says Gary. Yeah, it is very. That's why I was saying about Matty, I know we're not actually going to go for him by looks of it, but I think he would work. Do you know what I mean? Just because he can do well in them areas. That's what you need, little technicians, right? Saiz would have done well in this system. Here's Cock. Shins it, but then manages to get his head on it. It's come back at him, though. Here's Pascal Strout. Jack Harrison there, pulls wide. He's got a load of space for him to run into, and he's going to do that. He's got Rodrigo, Gelhardt central. Rodrigo's going to probably be the pass. It is Rodrigo. Touch around the player. Big season for Rodrigo. He gives it back there to Rocker. Forshaw comes short for it, look. I rate Forshaw. There's those that say he's a good player, man. He's a really good squad option as well. Cock to Christensen. Here's Pascal Strauch as well. And it moves out to the left. Harrison plucks it out of the air. No, he doesn't. I even said it before he got there, right? And the reason that I said that is because normally his touch is unreal. Leeds United are my team. Say our Leeds staying up. Of course. I don't think we're in trouble this season. I don't. You know, it might be going early, but I don't. I think we'll be comfortably mid-table. That's a good ball by Aronson into Robin Koch. He has a strike. It's wide. It's wide. Yeah, it was heavy, wasn't it? Harrison's touch. That's what I mean. I assumed it would have been a good touch because that's what Harrison does. But it wasn't. Dylan says Rasmus looks like an absolute machine. Early doors, yeah, early doors. I mean, it's big, like. I know Animally says, poor first touch from Harrison. What? Rarer than a rocking horse, says Dan Dobb. Exactly. Are you worried as fans, though, if Harrison does it exceptionally well there, that we won't go in for a left-back? A specialised left-back? I'm not saying we need to. I mean, if you've got Harrison, Firpo, Hjelde, then maybe we don't. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. If he does really well there and he's happy to play there, then, you know, and the thing is with Harrison, he doesn't get injured all that much off the top of my head. He's physically really, really good, isn't he? He's fit as a fiddle, Harrison. Here he is anyway. He's going to really give us some width out there into Harrison. Little 1-2 between them two, which is nice to see. The pass to Forshaw is poor, though, and it's cut out, and Mark Rocker brings him down. Poor pass from Harrison, but Rocker brings his man down. Shirt looks great, says Joe. It does, mate, doesn't it? It's a thing of beauty. The only disappointing thing, it's not actually available till August because of Adidas, which I'm gutted about because I like to have it for the start of the season, you know what I mean? But I believe the yellow one's going to be available before the home shirt, so watch out for that. Brisbane Roar with the free kick over the top. He's going to find a body as well. Good tackle from Strauch. First attack here for Brisbane Roar. Having to go backwards here. Aronson pressing really well, and it's been put out of play. Well done, Brendan. Martin says, do you think there'll be any more signings before the start of the season? Yes, I do. I think there'll be a striker for sure. And then, you know, it depends whether we go for a left back and a goalkeeper. But I don't think there'll be much more than that, if I'm honest. I don't think it'll be much more. I've been really impressed with the business and the speed in which we've done it. Forshaw with the passing to Gelhardt, a little bit short, but it was a good idea. Snout, oh, great pressing there from Joffrey on the keeper, straight out. Oh, it was Dan James. My apologies, little Dan James. Yes, David Mallon, good to see you. Teesside Whites. Snell says we need another left back who can play centre back, not the other way around. Yeah, fair. I think that's in response to the link to Chris Richards. Rasmus into Forshaw. Forshaw's been ticking us over nicely. Decent. As long as he can stay fit, he's a great option. Here is Jack Harrison. He's going to try cross it. Oh, he's looked for Rodrigo on the edge. Matt Rocker covers up, though. Harrison again, get the ball in the box. Harrison wants it. Goes back to Rocker. Leeds just maintaining possession, doing really well. Here's Robin Koch into Forshaw. Little turn. James tells him to go backwards. And he duly obliges. See that little. Oh, it's a good ball. Aronson nearly in there. It's going to make its way through to the defender and it'll be cleared. But that's what I'm saying about Forshaw, about him being press resistant, how he just turned on that ball there and managed to give it back. There was someone earlier who said he shouldn't be in the side, he's not good enough, etc. But as an option, I think he's great for me because he keeps hold of the ball all the time. You know, he very rarely loses it. There's a chance here for Brisbane Roar, but Rasmus Christensen gets back, defends, and Leeds go again. Here is Adam Forshaw. Just keeping hold of the ball. What's Rodrigo doing there? Why have you moved out of the way of it, Rodrigo? Come on, son. I know it's pre-season, but please don't see any of that. Mr. Moog says, how do you watch? I watch on LUTV, mate. Paid subscription. There you go. Dad James, he will be really good in the press. We know that, yeah. Sometimes his challenges are wild, and I guess you could always tell that red card was going to come. Matt Rocker's done well there. Gets in front of his man. Aronson, nice little shift of the body. Carries the ball infield. Here's Forshaw, out to Rasmus. This is good from Leeds. Goes back there to Robin Koch. Harrison, they all seem to be looking out to the left. It might be an option just spinning it out there into the space. Here's Rocker. Obviously, due to the double pivot with Harrison, you know, progressing, he's then gone into the left back role. And he's going to spin that ball out to Rasmus. What a ball by Mark Rocker. That's lovely. Christensen into Rodrigo. Rodrigo round to James this time. There's the ball in. Oh, nearly an opening goal there for Rasmus Christensen. Joffy missed it. It fell to Rasmus Christensen. He hit it and it's cleared off the line. Brisbane Roar have a chance to attack here. And Rodrigo is the one doing the defending. Fair play. The ball's poor and Leeds United will clear. Rodrigo got back there. That's decent. Josh says, do we look strong? We do. I think it looks really good. It was great work. Mark Rocker, obviously, the way the double pivot works, when Harrison was upfield, he went into that left-back spot, and he's left-footed as well, and he's got a wand of a left foot, and he sprayed it out to the right and found a lovely ball, got James in behind, and Leeds almost profited from it. That was nice to see. Really nice to see. Here's Forshaw into Mark Rocker. He's got a good left foot on him. Davidan says, not getting carried away, but I think we might win the World Cup. I love that. Rasmus, here's Dan James, Mark Rocker. Yeah, we look good, man. I know it's pre-season, but I'm happy, you know. I am happy. You know me, I get a little bit passionate. There we go. Harrison's free again in space. Forshaw finds him. Rodrigo in the box. Aronson as well. Joffy's coming short. Can't find him. Aronson, though. No, it's gone into Joffy. Nice little shift of the body there from Joffy. He's really good at riding challenges normally in them tight spaces. Made the wrong choice. Probably should have passed it. But good pressing from Leeds again there, because that's meant they've had to put it straight out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. And here's Pascal Strauch. Forshaw. Touch to Harrison. Will the ball come in? Seems a reluctance to put it in the box. Maybe that's because Bamford's not on the pitch, perhaps. Strauch. Nice little pass into Forshaw. Here comes the ball into the box. It's on the floor looking for Rodrigo, but no joy, and it's cleared. But first 14 minutes, I'm happy. You know, we look really good. It's just a continuation of the Blackpool game. I know you could argue. I'm not even sure if Brisbane Roar would be on the same level as a Blackpool. I don't know, really. What's the A-League like? I don't watch it. So, I mean, they've just signed Charlie Austin, and he was in the Championship. So maybe he might be their marquee signing. Maybe not that good, but I still think, you know, it's a decent run out so far. Here's Christensen. Rodrigo turns. James in. It's a good ball into James. Just a little bit too much on it, but it was the right idea. But there's the press from Leeds. Got 5 white shirts there around that defender. Cock over his man. Wins the header. It's a free kick. Man, he just went for the head. I don't know. Cock's on the deck low. We don't need no more injuries. We already had a few early doors, haven't we? Oh, Sky Bet have got back to me and said, we're not looking to offer EFL Team of the Season. Sorry. That's rubbish, isn't it? That's rubbish. Sky Bet have got back to me and said, we're not offering it. Divvies. Why? Because you know I'll take you to cleaners. Don't want to risk anything in pre-season, do we? So, you know, if Cock is having issues, let's get him off. But then again, who's left for centre-back? Hjelder's not there. Cooper's not there. Creswell's on loan. You got Llorente. Paddy Power. Can you request a bet on the on Twitter for them as well? Let's have a look. Just while Cock's getting sorted. Ask Paddy Power, would it be? I'll do that. I think he's getting up. Robin Cock's such a good-looking bloke, isn't he? I'm comfortable enough with my sexuality to say that, man. The guy, man, with his little porno tash and that, he can pull it off as well. Let's have a look at Paddy Power. Power. Ask Paddy Power, I think. Let's have a look. He looks like he's all right. Looks like he's going to come on anyway, which is cool. The mustache does it. Exactly. That's what I mean, isn't it? Over 1,000 people watching, by the way, which is amazing. Please smash a like on the video. CHB Mahoudin, you're the legend, mate, not me. Goes back. I've asked Paddy Power. I'll let you know if they give us some odds. But Robin Cock's back on the pitch. He's all right. Snow says, if they were already offering the bet, you wouldn't need to email them. One, I'm not emailing. This isn't 1990. Two, that's the whole point of the request a bet, bro. So you can ask for bets that are not there. So get off my back, Snowl. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the service, would they? You know what I mean? Sporting Central says Robin will be on Love Island. He wouldn't go miss, would he? To be fair, I don't watch it though, really. So yeah, they asked me to go on. You see, I said I don't watch it enough. I don't know what the game show's about, so I just left it. Anyway, back to the football. Sandy says, "Why can't I watch it in Norway?" I don't know. Corner kick anyway for Brisbane Raw. And it comes in from O'Shea. It misses everybody, but Aronson manages to hook it clear. Harrison to chase it, but it'll come back in. Oh, actually, Harrison's done really well to block it. Aronson and Harrison. Both chasing there. Goes back, and it's going to be cleared. Silver says, Love Island is for nosses. Matty Official, little stud muffin. I've seen your pics, mate. You're the stud muffin. Absolute model over there is old Matty Ducker. Yeah, Aronson's playing well. Yeah. Don't lie, Sporting Central. I've seen you watching that. Gary, super chat. Thanks, mate. He says, what do you think of the new Leeds home shirt? Leeds. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's the best Adidas one they've done yet. People say it's like this, but with yellow, and it's lazy. I don't see it at all. I think it's beautiful, and the LUFC that's woven into the shirt as well is great. My only grievance is that it's not available to end of August, but we'll have to live with it. For those that are asking what minute you're on, Rob, it's there, bro. Get them specs on, son. It's there, look. Christensen's done well on the right-hand side. Oh, he's passing to Joffrey's paw, but you can see there straight away the Leeds United players are around him and they've come back away with the ball. So many white shirts around that. James tries to flick it on. He's caught. Looks like he could be in pain, but we're all right. Joffrey brings it down. Rodrigo into James. James moved the ball on, mate. He should have moved it on sooner. There was an option there for Aronson. James still pressing, however, they found the right back and they'll have a chance to clear. Strauss pulled his man down in get in front of that. It's going to be a free kick to Brisbane Raw. First 20 minutes were looking good. Joe, what bet are you asking Paddy Power for? I'm asking them. Again, they've just said we're not able to give you a prize for that. I asked for Charlie Creswell to be in the championship team of the season. They've just said we're not giving you a prize for that. Absolute chebs. If he gets in championship team at season, I'll be fuming with him. Be fuming. I've had a bet on the Open, though. I've had a bet on the Open because I do like a bet on the golf. I've stopped betting on the horses because they're rubbish. It's just a mugs game. You never win. Well, you do, but then you lose a lot as well. But I have had a bet on the horse, not on the horses, on the golf. I do like the golf, and you get some good odds, and you get like each way 14 places and stuff. Anyway, Leeds United come away with the ball. Here's Joffrey into Forshaw. Forshaw, see, just keeping hold of the ball there. And gives it into Cock. Just so you, if you're any golf fans out there, I've got Matsuyama, Max Homer, Justin Johnson, Cameron Smith, Patrick Reed, and Tony Finau. So there you go. Yeah, exactly. Paddy Power and Skybet running scared because they know it's a dead cert. Exactly. It's going to be O'Shea with a free kick anyway. It was brought down there by Mark Rocker. Mark Rocker loves a challenge, doesn't he? Loves a challenge. I could see him getting a few yellow cards throughout the season, to be fair. It's going to be the free kick coming in anyway. Cleared by Joffrey, fair play. And Aronson, the one doing the chasing. Just clip back in there. Joffrey does well, just puts his man off, gives him a little shove. Comes back out though. Brisbane Raw starting to come into the game now. He was offside the pass that he wanted to play it to, and it's going to be a Leeds United throw. Anyway, it's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. Like I said, Brisbane Raw have started to come into it. Here's Robin Koch. Here's Mark Rocker. Just dropping in at left back so Harrison can play on left wing back. There we go. Into midfield. Joffy tries to let it run. It was the right idea. Forshaw. Good ball out to Dan James. He's got to hit it and he scored. You know what? It's a great finish from Dan James. That I said the great ball out from Forshaw. It's good work by Leeds United. Plays it out to Dan. And you know what I said? He's got to hit it there. And it's a crisp, clean strike from Dan. I dig him out quite a lot, but that was a very, very good strike by Dan James. He had to hit it. He got it out of his feet really well and smashed it past the keeper. It's a good goal. It's well worked. Look here, Harrison involved. Joffrey tries to step over, goes to Forshaw. Great pass out from Forshaw. Good touch out of his feet from Dan James, and he finds the back of the net. It's a good, well-worked goal for me. Forshaw, good pass out there to him, and great touch and great finish by Dan James. More of the same in the season would be nice. Well done, Daniel James. Yeah, it's a good finish by Dan. Yeah, great finish. Well done. Nice. Love that. Yeah, keeper had no chance. Well done, Dan. 1-0 Leeds United. This is good. Do you know what as well? It came from Harrison on that left-hand side again, pulling out to the left. Mark Rocker's the double pivot going in there. Ball in central. I know it got a bit fortuitous for us when it came off the player, but that's what's going to happen in the counter-pressing system, right? You try and win the ball in I think it's like the next 10 to 15 seconds, whatever Marsh says, you know what I mean? Here's Harrison again, wide on the left. He's done well out there. Mark Rocker into Rodrigo. It's poor pass and look him away. Forshaw, good challenge. It's cleared up field. Stroud, bit of a foot race there, but he gets there. And Klassen will clip it up top. Oh, it's gone through here. Dan James. Oh, it's Joffy. James, look at that pace. Goes to Rodrigo. The pass isn't the best. Look at the pace from James there, just taking plays away from Rodrigo. Christensen. He's going to have a go, isn't he? Oh, he's clipped it through there to Aronson. Dan James, good pass to Joffy. Right ball. Flicked back. Forshaw. It was good from Dan James. Actually, could have hit it. He's going to hit it this time, surely. No, he's clipped it back. Post. It's in! Daniel James with a goal and an assist. What's going on? Joffy, fantastic header. It's 2-0 Leeds United. I tell you what, again, that is a brilliantly worked goal for me. The correct decision-making in all the right moments. There was a moment where it came to Dan James. I'm thinking, Dan James is going to hit this. He doesn't. You know, he keeps the move alive. Look there. He tries to get it through to Joffy. Joffy knocks it back. They recycle it. Forshaw to James. Look at that little clip pass by Dan James. Stands it up perfectly. Bang. Joffy back post. Really, really impressed. McAllister says, great to be starting the season off with a bang. Joffy, for such a small guy, so big, gets up. Forshaw involved again with a pre-assist. James, lovely clipped. We were digging out Forshaw. It's not Forshaw, sorry, Firpo. He got a goal and an assist. Now look at James. Goal and an assist. Love it. Well played. 2-0 Leeds United. It's lovely work. I think we look really good, man. Davidan says the World Cup is ours. Seriously, very impressive. Yeah, it has been impressive so far. I like Harrison at left wing back as well. I like it. I like it a lot. But that's a lovely ball from Dan James. Here's the ball into Joffy. His touch is poor, but Joffy again, great header as well at the back post. There's Mark Rocker. Tried to get it in behind, but it's going to go for a throw. Yeah, Dan, nearly done, mate, nearly done. It's going to be a throw-in anyway for Leeds United. Yeah, Snell says compared to last pre-season, chalk and cheese, yeah. Stroud tries to clear it, comes off the Brisbane Raw player. Why are they blowing the whistle, man? The ball's hit him. Come on now. My friends just text me saying Rocker looks class. I really like Harrison at left wing back. Joffy. Right, it's going to be a drop ball, Clarkson to take. Robert says, who's on the bench? It's a strong bench, mate. Just bear with me 1 second, I'll tell you that. We've got Christie, Davis, Drama, Gray, Lorente, Click, Adams, JB, Greenwood, Somerville, Sinistera and Bamford. Here's Rodrigo, another chance for Leeds United, potentially Harrison. He crosses it. It's too close to the keeper. What is that haircut he's got there? Looks like Clive from the BBC. Proper pure mullet as that goalkeeper. It's only 13 degrees in Brisbane tonight. There you go. It's warmer over here, I think. I think it's 18 here, according to my watch anyway. Here's Mark Rocker in the centre of the park, goes to Forshaw. Forshaw's played really well as well. There's Rodrigo. Tries to get James in behind his passes. His pass has not been great. Good press that by Forshaw. It's a foul, but that's what we're going to see a lot of. And there'll be times during the season where Leeds will actually win that ball, you know. Ben says Rodrigo unimpressive. Yeah, it's just passing's not the best, is he? He's got great technical ability on the ball, but it goes back to the keeper. Joffrey chasing him down. It's cleared. Harrison heads it infield. Brisbane Roar come away with it though. Forshaw chasing his man down. The good thing is as well with competition now and new signings as well, everyone's fighting for places, right? Like Forshaw's fighting to get in that midfield. You know, so Brindle South here, look. Fellow Ginge with the throw. Looks a bit like Luke Chadwick, doesn't he? It's going to be a throw anyway. Good to see we're up for it, Joe, says Rob. Yeah, agreed, yeah. Christensen not happy there. Look, having a go straight away. Sinistera looks like he's coming on, folks. Half an hour, Sinistera's coming on. Love it. I wonder where he'll come on. That's interesting. It's quite early, isn't it? Rasmus looking good, Theo. He's just had words there with the player as well. He'll probably knock him out. Here is Rasmus. Comes inside. Nice from Rasmus. Good little touch there from Joffrey. Tries to give it Rodders. It was a poor pass from Joffrey. Rodders does well to keep hold of the ball and goes back to Robin Koch. Robin Koch moves it out here to Dan James. Dan James, that's good. Rodrigo, pass out to Christensen. James wants it off him. It's a cut back. That's great move from Leeds United. Is it going to go to Jack Harrison? It's off the line. That's a good work, great move that Matt Rocker tries to keep it alive as well. The cutback was for Aronson originally. On another day, makes that pass and it goes in the back of the net. It fell decently for Harrison. It just won't fall there, but that was good from Leeds United. The play is really, really good. The movement's great. That's a lovely ball out from Rodrigo to Harrison, who brings it under his spell. He tries to cross it. There's no one in there. It was a poor ball. But that's good from Leeds United. Really, really impressed with that movement there and then patterns of play. Sinistera's coming on. Jack Harrison. Is it going to be Jack? No, it's not. It's not. Number 20, off the top of my head, Dan James. Why is that? Do you reckon it's just a case of giving him a run out? Is he impressed with Dan? Is it a case of I'm only going to give you 30 minutes? You've played really well. I don't know. I assume it's just something preordained. It's pre-season, right? It's pre-season. They're giving him some minutes, and he did play for Wales, right, as well. So it's good. Here is Sinistera anyway. Rodrigo. So I guess, yeah, because he's played in the summer, there's not an issue there, is there? It's more a case of you've done well, you've got a goal and an assist. I'm impressed. Great run out. Off you come. Let's give Cine a run. It's fair. That's fair. Rodrigo clips it out there to Harrison. Harrison's been great for me, by the way, just getting in all the right spots. Here is Sinistera. Back to Harrison. Rocker. Rocker's got a lovely left foot. He can whip it in from there. He can. Oh, it's just over Joffrey. It's so good, Rocker being left-footed, picking it up in them positions. Do you know what I mean? It gives you so much. Gives you so much. Here's Forshaw into Joffrey. Tries to get round his man. It's poor. Does brilliantly well, though, and gets the ball back. Here's Harrison defending. Listen, forget the left back. Harrison's it. Forget the left back. If Harrison's going to play there, let him play there. We've got options ahead of him. James has done well in this game. Let's just sack the left back off and play Harrison there. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm going soon, but I think he's done well. Rodrigo. The pass was on, mate, to Cini. Move it on, Rodders, sometimes, please. Forshaw. Touching to Cock. His pass is poor by Forshaw, to be honest. Who scored the 2 goals, says Gail Dale? It was Dan James and it was Joffy. Good run out from Dan James, though. Goal and an assist. Love to see it. Yeah, Andy says 30 minutes for each winger. James, Cini and Somerville. Good point. Maybe that might be it. Who's going to win it? It's going to be Strauch. Rocker has time to bring it down. Decides to head it back. Probably maybe could have brought it down, but here's Robin Koch into Forshaw. Clips it out there to Harrison. I'll tell you something, though. If Harrison does play a left wing back for Leeds United, he's going in my fantasy team. I'll tell you that much. Rocker. Good little pass there into Joffy. I don't know if Joffy dummied it or whatever. Sinisterra's pressing from the front. It's brought down by Brisbane Raw. And they pick it up in the centre of the park. Again, pressing from Gelhardt there. Strout tries to get in front of his man, has sold him there a little bit, and there's a chance here for Brisbane Raw. The wide on the right. Can he pick out the right pass? He's got 2 to aim at. It's behind them all. And, look at that little turn there from Brendan Aronson, and gets brought down and wins a free kick. Good defended by Christensen. Nice from Aronson. Little turn there. Get away from his man. Brought down, free kick. That's what you want, right? People in them technical ability in them tight areas to get us out of trouble. But Christensen's read it really well. Gets a touch on it. And love that little turn there from Aronson, which has drawn the foul and brings him down. Andy H, man, get away. Andrew Harrison, yeah. Man United fan, getting giddy because they beat Liverpool in pre-season. You need to calm down. Oh, it's poor from Koch. Maybe Rodrigo should have gone to the ball. The only thing I don't like about Rodrigo, he looks like luster. Harrison caught out easy there, really, to be fair. If that's Firpo, we're all going mad. Oh, well done, Forshaw. Great defending from Forshaw. Aronson, touch back to him. Forshaw spins it out to Rodrigo. There's plenty of space back for Aronson. The pass is poor. The pass is poor by Rodrigo, that. And Aronson's been caught as well. Rodrigo's pass is so poor. He had so much space there. He's got to find him there, hasn't he, really? Let's be honest. Yeah, Chris, I hear you. The difference is, yeah, like, just on the Calvin chat, like, this isn't me thingy, but someone like an Adams, for example, they have more progressive carries than him, you know what I mean? And it looks to me like Rocker in them tight spaces, especially, is a better passer than what Calvin is. Okay, we know Calvin can spin that ball out to the wings and stuff, but there's nothing to say Rocker can't do that. And like I say, Tyler Adams, in terms of progressive carrying, is ahead of Calvin. You know, the numbers told us that. So I think we'll see him carry it a lot more from midfield, whereas Calvin never used to do that, did he? In front of the back four, he would get the ball, pick the pass, move it out, you know. Gary Keith said Rodrigo passing. I know it's a regular thing, isn't it? That was such an easy pass for him, and if he connects with it, we're in. So not the best pass. Not the best pass at all, if I'm being totally honest. I'm dying for a piss, though. But we've only got 10 minutes till half time, so we'll do that then. Is Click getting unstripped? No. Happy with it though, pre-season so far for sure. They've looked good. I know it's only pre-season, but I am impressed. I like it. Chilled says Rodrigo way down the pecking order. Greenwood ahead of him now. Maybe in your opinion, I don't think the club will see it like that personally, bro. I don't. These young players need to be managed as well. Here's Joffy, look, doing loads of pressing. I think Joffy should come off at half-time just in case of saving himself. He's ran himself into the ground. We know that he's going to do that all the time. For sure. Oh. It's a free kick against Rocco. What for? He got the ball. He got the ball. Just because he's stretched and his studs are showing, okay, if he connects with a player, it's bad, but he won the ball. So, therefore, you can't give him a foul. Do you know what I mean? You can't give him a foul on the provisions that he maybe could have caught him. He didn't touch the player, he got the ball. I think it's a silly decision, but it is what it is. It's pre-season. Nearly 1,500 people watching, by the way, which is amazing. So if you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe if you are new here. We've got 595 likes, so let's see if we can get that up to what's 1,400 halved? 700. 700 likes. Yeah, get up to 700 likes ASAP. If you could do that for me, that'd be great. And let's make sure you get subscribing to the channel as well. The last time I did one of these, we got 400 subscribers, which was amazing. So get subscribing if you can. What's my opinion on Jesse's jacket? I like the training stuff, bro. There's Robin Koch into Mark Rocker. There's Pascal Strout. Here's Harrison hugging that touchline again. Sinister is available. And he goes back to Straug. Adam Forshaw into Koch. Looks like Sinister is now going on the left. Here's Forshaw. Real fluidity between the centre-backs and the DM. Well, the double pivot, you know, and who going where. Interchanging. There's Sinister into Forshaw. Sinister has continued his run. It's not going to find him, though. It's going to go into Rodrigo. Rodrigo's pass again. It's the right idea, but there was far too much on it. Dan James wouldn't have gotten the end of that. Rodrigo's passing, man. But this is the thing. I know it's pre-season, but Rodrigo's passing's the same in the season as well. Do you know what I mean? So here's Rodrigo pressing anyway. Just started watching who's at left back. Jack Harrison, mate. Who's going to win that? It's Brisbane Raw here. Chance for them to counter. They are on halfway. Brendan Aronson chasing him back. Fuller running. Goes out to the left winger. It's a chance here. Rasmus. Yeah, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. Brisbane Raw have scored. There you go. Brisbane Raw are in the game now. It's 2-1. First real chance, really, of any note. Not great defensively. It sort of bounced around, broke down. Klaassen, it goes back in the net. Let's just watch this back again. Goes out to the left winger. Leeds United, loads of bodies in there. The striker high. Came fortuitous, really. Hit off Straug and fell to the player. It actually comes off him and falls. And Klaassen's already on the deck by that point. So Klaassen's, he's not going to save that. It's Knowles with the goal scored for Brisbane Raw, 2-1. Oh, there you go, trialists, man. What's going on? Letting trialists scores. It's like we're back in League One. Here's Mark Rocker. Here's Jack Harrison. Sinistera wanting the ball from him, I think. Goes back to Rocker. Here is Cini. Cini clips it out there to Pascal Strout, and here's Robin Koch. Yeah, don't blame Klaassen there, mate. To be fair, it takes a wicked deflection off Strout, and he's already on the deck. He's already on the deck, so here's Robin Koch. Harrison's free again in that space there. Forshaw maybe decides not to pass it to him. There he does this time. It's a lovely ball. It's a better touch by Harrison. There's Sinistera in the box. He goes back to Mark Rocker. Probably should have gone to Rocker first time from Harrison, I think. Aronson's come short for it there. Picks it up in a tight area. Goes back to Rocker. Rocker with his left foot. There's the runner, Rodrigo. Decides against it. Here's Aronson. Surely move it out to the right here. You've got Koch available. There is Robin Koch. Touch to Rodrigo. Nice pass. There's Forshaw. And they're going again here. Thought Rodrigo was going to try spin it for Harrison there. Here's Rocker. They're moving it from right to left. Here's Jack Harrison. Look at all them orange shirts. Lovely 1-2 by Sinistera. Just a little bit too much on it. Yeah, you could see that there. Mainala says Brisbane parking the bus. It was rock hard for them to get there. I swear there was 11 orange shirts in the box there for a second. They're just showing us that goal again. There's nothing Klaassen can do, is there really? It's clipped upfield. Who's going to win it? Robin Koch wins the header. Rodrigo does well to win the ball as well. Nice crisp passing, Snowell, it was. Yeah, you're right. Here's Aronson. Turns back, goes to Rocker. Rocker involved again. Ooh, tries to pass into Rodrigo. Poor ball. But Leeds United will come away with it. Rasmus, touch and field. We've seen that a lot, him coming in field from that position. He tries to give it to Joffy. It's cleared and it's going to be a throw-in. Samurai says, are we playing Melia? No, he's not in the squad today, mate. He's not in the squad. Robin Koch to Rocker. There's Pascal Strauch. Harrison free again. Look at all that space. They need to do something about him, I think. Harrison tries it first time. It's going to be headed down. It'll go as far as Robin Koch, and Leeds United will come again. Aronson, the pass was a bit short by Koch, but Aronson wins it back. Harrison, great ball. Rasmus. I don't know what Rasmus is doing there. He should have brought it down and smashed it in the back of the net or hit it first time. Instead, he needed it into the keeper, but Harrison's won the ball. Rodrigo, move it on to Aronson. See Aronson go like that. Oh, should have just let it run to Aronson there, Rodrigo, and I think we do something with that. Here's Mark Rocker. So good having him left-footed there. Rodrigo's touch his pawn. He loses it again. It's just a work, man. I know it's pre-season, but when... Anyway... There's Gelhardt. Rodrigo's an expensive Roberts. Here is Sinistera. Harrison. Goes to Pascal there. Yeah, Rari says Rodrigo making me lose my mind and decision making and maybe trying a bit too much or just not being able to pass the ball. It's frustrating to watch. There's Sinistera. And there we goes Brendan Aronson. Look, will he look for Cine? There goes Rasmus Christensen. Needs to get it out of his feet. Goes to Robin Koch. I love that Rocker's left-footed, you know. He just picks it up and is able to, you know, pass the ball into them decent areas. Here's Aronson. There he is. Look, just spinning it there. Can always just play that ball out to Harrison, you know what I mean? How do I feel about Sinistera? Really, really good, mate. He's not been involved much. There we go. Rocker again with a lovely ball out to Harrison. We've seen that a load of times. Harrison will whip it in. No, Rocker's in space. Goes to Sinistera. Sinistera turns. Back to Harrison. Good little turn. Harrison's touch his point goes through his leg, but seeing that was a good little turn there by Cine. Here he is again. Goes back to Strauch. Move it on to Koch. Lets it run across his body a little bit. We've got a minute left of added time, folks, at half time. It's Robin Koch. Brendan Aronson. There's Mark Rocker. Go on, Cine. I think we'll see changes at half-time as well. If Bamford's fine, I think we'll see Bamford come on. Harrison's pass to Sinistera's poor. Them two could work really well, right? Down that side as a combination, Harrison and Cine. It'll be the connection we thought we were going to get with Firpo and Harrison. I remember last season putting them two in my dream team, assuming down that left-hand side they would kill it, and we know Firpo didn't really work. So if Cine and Harrison can combine, that's nice. Ball cleared here. It's going to be half-time, surely. Referee, blow your whistle, mate. There we go. It's half-time. Folks, I'm just going to have to run to the toilet. Just bear with us 1 sec. I'm dying for a wee. Too many monsters early doors. It's an early start. Just give me two seconds there. We're back, people. Thank you for those that waited patiently. I know it don't make for great viewing seeing that, but thank you for that. I just needed to go to the toilet. But yeah, it was good half. Really, really good half. Dan James, I thought, was really, really good. There's a few people saying man of the match in there, which is fair enough. He almost, as well, when Rasmus nearly scored, he was involved in the cutback for there. I thought, his goal was taken really well. Some good work by Jack Harrison in the build-up as well. I've been impressed with Jack Harrison out there as well. On the left, for me personally, I think he's looked really, really good, which is good to see. Do we need a left back? Do we need a left back if Harrison's going to perform like that out there? Potentially not. Let's see what some of the others are saying. Graham Smith says Leif Davis, Cody Drama, Tyler Adams and Matthias Click all coming on for the second half. So the double pivot. No. Will it be Tyler? It could. It could be Tyler Adams and Matthias Click. Or maybe Matthias Click might come on for someone further upfield. Sam Greenwood coming on as well. So I think Sam Greenwood could come on for Rodrigo. We'll probably see an improvement in that position because we know Rodrigo's not been great. My good friend Connor at One Leeds says open 3 or 4 times in transition, which is right. There's been the centre backs Cock and Strout with a lot to do there. Says which is a little worrying. Rodrigo needs to at some point in his Leeds career just play the simple ball. He says James did really well. Rocker looks good. Will pick up some cards this season. I think we said that as well. And a nice header from Joffrey. I think we have to give props to Dan James for the ball as well and for his finish. And I like Harrison. Like I say, I like Harrison. Fred says, Joe, the Raw are a second division standard. We have to improve. Mate, it's pre-season. We're playing well. You know what I mean? We are playing well. Baron Cross says, half-time in Australia. Dominance from Leeds in possession and territory. Understandably rusty in places, but the patterns in play are encouraging and the chances are there. Brisbane defending very deep and denying space. Good friend Smudge says, so dominant, hard to really fault. However, a couple of times caught on the counter, but good pre-season. Exactly, that's it, isn't it? It has been a decent run out. For me, I think Harrison's been standout out there. I've really liked him. Obviously, Mark Rocker as well, like I've said a number of times, the fact that he's left-footed just adds so much for me as well. And Dan James, I thought his half an hour was great. Leeds lobby have messaged to say, Joe, we nailed that. Harrison at left wing-back, Cock and Strauch as centre-back pairing. We were saying this about Harrison a month ago. Yeah, exactly. They are most, decent. I think it's good. Christensen is a damn beast. He's probably gonna leave the pitch now as well. I think, like I say, Cody Drama's coming on. Leif Davis coming on as well. So Jack Harrison will probably come off. You've got Tyler Adams and Matthias Click coming on with Sam Greenwood as well. So it'll be interesting to see who them subs are for. But I was impressed. I think we've done well. Rari said, I want to see Cine get involved a bit more, which I think is fair enough as well. I think that's fair enough as well. But like I say, he's only been on for 15 minutes. It's the first time he's played. Chris says Rocker and Aronson are a real bit of class. Left and right foot double pivot allows us out both ways. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I've noticed that just having a left footer in there gives you so much more. Cine looks tricky and Rasmus is a beaut. Jack says Greenwood is very underrated. I was one of them last season that weren't sure that he would make the grade. I don't know if I would say he's underrated as of yet. Like, we've not seen enough of him, but when we have seen him, he's really done well. He might come on for Joffrey, perhaps. I don't know who. That's the thing as well. I hadn't thought about that. There's no mention of Bamford yet. We really need that striker ASAP, because we were told, this is what I'm saying, like, people said to me, nah, he's fine. He was never going to play against Blackpool. Don't believe. We were then told he'd be involved against Brisbane Raw. He's on the bench. Now, he might only get 15 minutes or whatever, but my point is we're managing him in pre-season. He said in the interview himself he's got to be careful and build up to it, etc. But that just worries me that he'll break down during the season, like we've seen with Firpo, these players that get regular injuries break down, and the fact that he's already being managed worries me, and I think it's a worthwhile worry to have. Do you know what I mean? Jamie says, how we've been playing. We played well, mate. We've kept hold of the ball well. We've used it, moved it from left to right. I think Mark Rocker's been good. I've liked Jack Harrison as well. Of course, Dan James played really well for the half an hour he was there. Adam says, guys, it's pre-season. Remember, don't be slagging Rodrigo off. But Adam, it's not just pre-season, though. It's not just pre-season, because he's been poor since he came to Leeds. This isn't like, if he'd have had decent performances, then you can say it's rusty. But it's like, no, it's the same. It's the same Rodrigo, the same poor passing. You know what I mean? It's the same wrong decisions made. I think it's fair to criticise him, because when he came, he was a Spanish international. We paid 27 million for him, and he's not worked. And then when you look at him pre-season, he's doing the same things. So I don't agree with the sentiment. Or it's pre-season. Yeah, understand that, but it's the same things we're seeing. It's the same things we're seeing. It's like, as good as Firpo was going forward, he was still lacking defensively against Blackpool. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's a worthwhile discussion to have. I struggle to see if Rodrigo starts for me. We'll have to wait and see. Smudge says, Joffrey looking more and more like a good old-fashioned centre forward. That header, nice barge the defender out of the way and power it into the net. Yeah, he's very good at that, isn't he? Even from defensively as well, just giving the defender the little nudge to give him that extra bit of space to be able to do what he wants. And he's so good in the tight areas as well, because he can ride the challenges. If you think in this system as well, when it is very narrow at times, he can like just bundle his way through. You know, we've seen that against Wolves under Bielsa when he won that penalty. You know, we've seen it at a number of occasions where he just carries the ball and can ride challenges and keep the ball close to his foot. So, yeah, I think he'll be a real standout in the side. Rodrigo is Tyler Roberts. Yeah, Philip says, I don't get the DJ sub. Mate, it's pre-season in that respect. You know, he played for Wales. He's given him half an hour. He's given him a run out, and I think he's done enough in that run out to say, okay, you can come off now. You've shown me. You were everywhere. You got an assist. You got a goal. You almost got a second assist when you cut it back. You've done really well down that right-hand side. You can come off. Let's give, let me look at someone else. And I wouldn't read too much into that for me. I thought he did really, really well, and it's cool that he's just given him half an hour. Let's see Cini. You know, that's what that's about. Cini needs to get used to it more than what Dan does. I don't think it's too much of a worry. Like Charlie says, it's an effective half hour of football from Dan James for sure. Danny B says that Rodrigo just holds the ball too long at times. It kind of, yeah, I agree with that as well. I do agree with that. And then Ngo says Rodrigo somehow makes simple passes incredibly difficult. That's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing. So I think it's fair. Yes, it is pre-season, but at the same time, you know, it's the same things that he's doing wrong. But yeah, look, Leeds United 2-1 at half-time over Brisbane. Goals from James and Geltart. I'm happy. I think we've played well, and it'll be interesting to see. Because the one thing I will say about Blackpool, the second half was rubbish. Just because of all the changes that were made. We're going to see a couple, but they're decent players that are coming on. You know, I'm not saying the others weren't, but they're very young. Do you know what I mean? But these, apart from Leaf, you know, Leaf Davis is coming on. Cody Drama will come on for Rasmus. Tyler Adams maybe for Mark Rocker, you'd imagine. Mateus Click possibly for Forshaw, or it could be for Rodrigo perhaps. But then Sam Greenwood's coming on, so he may come on for Aronson perhaps, and then I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe he'll keep Forshaw out there. Darko JB's coming on as well, is he? Well, there you go. It will be a total change in midfield if that's true. I've not seen anything at my end, but we'll see what gets said. But if Darko JB comes on as well, then and that's the thing as well. That's quite interesting that Darko JB's gone and he's been lined up to be within that first team. You know, within the first team. I'm just looking at some, because Aronson's trending in the UK. Let's see what's been said. My good friend Lucy Harrison is looking great offensively in that Janny tailored left back role. Rocker is very tidy. Aronson is very Bamford-esque, enjoying Joffrey doing Joffrey things. And then we've also got Rodrigo trending. Yeah. Rodrigo's trending probably for the wrong reasons, no doubt. But then again, It could be Olivia Rodrigo as well, so ignore me. Maybe we'd get more out of Olivia Rodrigo. You don't know. You just don't know. But yeah, I've been happy, man. Happy. 1,300 people watching as well, which is amazing. So thank you to each and every one of you. If you haven't already liked the video, we've got 755. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000 likes. That'd be great if you could do that for me. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we had some crazy numbers last time, which was amazing. I think I gained like 400 subscribers on the last one. Looking at this, we've gained about 100, which is amazing. So thank you so much. And if you haven't already, if you are new, please do subscribe. Darko JB is on the pitch, folks. Let's have a look, see what other subs are on. Why is Bamford not coming on? Because he's broken, bro. There we go. Second half whistle's gone. I should have. I've missed the time. Just bear me 1 second there. I will just have to adjust it slightly. Just wait for the timer to come on, because we'll be a couple of seconds. So Darko JB's come on. I'm just looking around the pitch. Tyler Adams as well. Leif Davis. Who else have we got on? Cody Drama. Greenwood in midfield alongside Adams, I think. Click has come on for Rodrigo. Gelhart's leading the line still. So, you know, that shows Bamford's not ready to come on yet, because he's come on. Here's Leif Davis, look. Into Sinistera, there's Darko JB. Goes back to Cook. So you've got Tyler Adams, Greenwood, JB, Sinistera, Click, Gelhart, Drama. So yeah, still decent enough. JB into Greenwood. He's a good squad player though, Clicky, you know, having these on, having options like Greenwood, like JB. It's a better squad. Leif Davis in field there to Gelhart. Here is Darko JB. Yeah, Bamford on at 60. If Bamford don't come on at all, then there is issues. And we need a striker ASAP, because it's not only a case of, yeah, you know, we're less than a month away from the season, but what we have to remember is as well, this striker needs to come in and know the system. He needs time with the team. He needs time with the squad. We need to, look, CDK favours Milan. Leeds are still holding out because AC Milan can't get close to our bid. But isn't it best, you know, I don't know. I just don't want to be in a situation where if he eventually moves to Milan, like Rafinha's gone to Barcelona, that we'll go, we've left it too late now. You know what I mean? Maybe Callum Mwendo goes somewhere else. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. People will say, "Oh, just move on." But if there is the slimmest opportunity to get CDK, then make it happen. Here is Leif Davis. Can he deliver? Tries to get round his man. Goes in to Sinistera with the strike. It's going to be a corner ball. Yeah, see what I mean though? Licorice all sorts. You're getting frustrated. People are getting frustrated. CDK move on. FFS. But if there's the slim chance you can get him, it's worth the wait. TL says Giebi, not JB. Well, if you watch JB's introduction video, mate, it says my name's Darko JB. But thank you, mate. Anyway, ball coming in. Oh. So yes, it's Giabi. But if you actually watch his introduction video, he says, "Hi, my name's Darko JB." So there you go. Anyway, here is Leif Davis. Greenwood lifts it in. Or is it going to fall to Darko JB? Goes back there to Louis Sinistera. Tyler Adams keeps it alive. There's Sinistera. There's Greenwood. Crossed in. Leaf on the right-hand side, is that? Yeah, he's moving his way across now. Goes out there to Mateus Click, picking it up in the right-hand side. Robin Koch to Pascal. No worries, TL. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I love you as well. Loving the stream. Love you. Yeah. There's Drama. Oh, it's gone out. It's gone out. It's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in. We're going to see how we're looking. We're good, man. Like I say, I think it'll take a while for this now. When you make a multitude of changes, this happens, right? This does happen. It looks a bit disjointed for a little bit, but it's not like it was against Blackpool where we made, like, brought on all the kids, for example. Good defending there by Drama. Dylan says, hope Bamford comes on. So do I. We need to see him at some point, bro. Cock with the header. Sinistera chasing. It's dropped down. Darko JB with the press. Here's Tyler Adams carrying the ball. Go on, Tyler, son. People written this guy off before he's even started, by the way. I'm not one of them. Here's Greenwood. Comes inside. There's Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams back to Leif Davis. Touching to Sinistera. Sinistera tries to give it back to Adams. Adams wins the ball back. A free kick's given. Adams had a strike. It's going to be a free kick anyway. But yeah, Chris says, I don't think CDK doesn't want Leeds. It's just he sees AC Milan as a better option, which is obvious, right? Yeah, exactly. And if he comes, he'll give everything. Yeah, exactly. Like Rafinha would have eventually gone to Chelsea had Barcelona not given the money. You know what I mean? But they got there. They got there. And that's probably what the conversations they're having with CDK. We will do it. We will do it. But if Leeds United are in a place where, look, all you've got to look at, right? Newcastle now have Sven Botman. Sven Botman didn't want that move. He wanted to go to Milan. They tried to get him in January. It didn't happen. They tried in the summer, but AC Milan couldn't get anywhere close to it. Now, Newcastle fans, when they start that season, won't be saying, why have we gone for Botman? He wanted AC Milan. Do you know what I mean? He'll be a standout for them. They'll say, oh, it was worth waiting. And that's, look, we have to trust the board. They're willing to wait. They're willing to wait for him because they know how good this guy can be. They still haven't moved on yet. So and look, conversations will have been had with CDK. Yes, I favour Milan, but they wouldn't. If he'd have turned around and gone, I am not going to your club, whatever happens, then they wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? He wouldn't be there. He's Darko JB tries to play it in field. Sinistera click pressing. Now Leif Davis scores. It's going to be a free kick, is it? No, it's given away against Leif. Hugh O'Donnell says opinion on Mata rumours. I would like Mata, but I don't think the club are in for him. I don't think the club are in for him. It's just a Spanish story, I think. Anyway, it's going to be a free kick to Brisbane Raw. Bamford's warming up, apparently, says Anna Millie. That'd be good to see him come on. There we go. Ball over the top. Cleared by Strauch. Falls to a Brisbane Raw player, Tyler Adams, and Sinistera pressing. Headed in field. There's Greenwood, does well. Gets there ahead of him, clicks. He's made the right pass there. There's Tyler Adams. Oh, it's drama. Sorry, my apologies. Here's Click. Here's Adams. There's Click. Leeds United just keeping hold of the ball into Greenwood. Greenwood just playing some nice touches. Already given us more than what Rodrigo did. Oh, he's tripped over there. Adams. Joffrey does well, wins the ball back. It's going to be Leeds United here. There's a chance in the coming. I can smell it. There's Tyler Adams. It's a ball across. It's a poor cross. It's cleared. And hit upfield. And Strauch's probably going to lose the foot race here. This is what we need to be worried about in transition, though, as well. Like points that were made. If this is a Premier League side, we're open. They're probably scoring, you know what I mean? So we need to be wary of that we will be susceptible to that. Because there's a few times where there's been 2-on-2 or 3-on-2, whereas if you're playing a Premier League side, then that's going to be something that you quite possibly could concede from in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Smudge says, I don't want to see goals against lower opposition. Don't want to be anywhere near a negative goal difference this year. Yeah, no, I agreed. I mean, we were brutal goal difference last season, wasn't it, really? Let's be honest. Here's Cody Drama down that right-hand side. And Greenwood looks to switch the play. And here is Leif Davis. Goes into Sinistera, touch back to JB. JB moves it onto his right foot. It's a lovely little touch, and he's tried a lovely little delicious ball into Joffrey there. It nearly went in, to be fair, but I just like the way he spun that in there. Could have either gone in or... Let's have a look. It's a lovely little knock, that, you know. think it gets a touch on by the defender, does it, potentially? It's a lovely little knock. Here's Strauch. JB there, goes back to Robin Cook. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel, folks. Goes back to the goalkeeper who's got the Clive from the Bad Boy Chiller Crew mullet. Clips it out to the right. It's gone out. It's gone out. It's going to be a throw into Leeds United. Yeah, Jamie says Joffrey gutted he didn't make that run. But that's what pre-season's about, yeah? If next time he knows that JB can play that pass. Do you know what I mean? He knows that JB can play that pass. It was a lovely little knock. It could have either crept in at the back post or Joffrey reads it and gets on the end of it. So, you know, there is the ball by, I think, was Adams, clipped up to Joffrey. Leif Davis runs ahead of him, decides against the pass, goes into Sinistera. Sinistera's tackled, Joffrey pressing, goes after the keeper. Keeper clears it. Strout wins the header. Tyler Adams back and gets his body in the way. There's Clicky. That's a foul, is it not, ref? Come on, man. Click don't look happy. Yeah, it could be a steal at 5 million, says Chris on JB. I agree. Jesse don't look happy. I mean, it was a foul on Click. I don't know why it wasn't given, to be honest. It was definitely a foul. Poor. Tyler Adams there, mixing it, getting after them straight away. Here he is again. Little touch there into Leaf. This is good from Leeds. Well done, Leaf Davis. That was nice little triangle passes there to get us out of trouble. Here's Drame. Greenwood wants it. See, I think Drame should have come inside and then Greenwood was available. But when Drame made that touch, it then negated the pass to Greenwood. I think if he goes inside, he can then squeeze Greenwood in, but decides to go himself. Decides to have a shot. Rocker and Adams going to be a force. Yeah, great double pivot. If them two stay fit, I think we're good. But I think I've seen in the first half, Forshaw will do a job in there. Forshaw will definitely do a job in there when needed. And that's why it's important. That's why we've leveled the squad up. You know what I mean? Yes, we've lost two great individual talents in Calvin and Rafa, but the squad has become better with the investment in the squad. It has to be said, you know. It has to be said because you're starting with Rocker and Adams. You can bring on Forshaw, you can bring on a Click. I think, you know, you've got Greenwood as an option there as well. JB looks decent. Maybe we'll see a lot of him. Gray as well. We've got, you know, Sinistera not really clicking, says Danny, mate. You know, he's not been at the club 2 minutes. It's going to be hard for him to get into the game. That's why they've probably given Dan only 30 minutes. You know, they're aware of that. Theo said sideways pass Merchant. If you're on about Forshaw, yeah, but you know you can't go forward all the time. It's important to have press resistant players. You know, and there'll be moments where we need that. You know, sometimes you need someone to just take care of the ball. You know, take care of the ball, get your foot on it. There's JB back to Strauch. Nigel says, wouldn't mind Corney at left back. It's too expensive for us to entertain, I think. Oh, nice little touch there from Sinistera into Leif Davis. Leif Davis runs out of ideas. There's Click. Give it back to Cine. Give it back to Cine. There is Sinistera. Tries to pass it into JB. He's going to press, though. And it's going to be cleared by... Look at that, though. Hunting impacts again, Leeds. They have come away with it, but it is decent to see. Click. Everyone was flying in there, and there's Pascal come away with it. His pass is pouring into Joffrey. They have a chance to clear, but Greenwood trying to get a tackle in there. There's a chance here. No worries, Mark. Mark Scalfy and Scalf Legends. Big up. It's come off cock. It's going to be a corner ball. Sorry, it's corner ball. Why is someone saying Aronson looked poor? Yeah, I thought Aronson did well. Who's knocking him? Who's knocked Aronson? I haven't seen that. Thanks for subscribing anyway, Mark. If you're new, please do subscribe and like the video. Criticism already. What do want Joe? Right comments. I don't know what you mean, David. What do we want? I'm criticising or the comments or whatever. I mean, it's fair. Like, that you can criticise, can't you? Cleared by Cox, Sinisterra to chase. That's one thing we'll be better at as well. Just defending and attacking set pieces. We've seen that against Blackpool. I think 3 goals came from set pieces. I think we will see that. We'll be a lot more solid. Bielsa didn't really work on him, did he, if we're being honest? Here is Drame. JB's been involved quite a lot, which is good to see for a kid of his age, just getting straight in the mix there, wanting to get involved. There's Click. Adams. Cock into Greenwood. You know, someone said to me earlier about Greenwood being ahead of Rodrigo, and I said no, not from the club's perspective, and I still stand by that point. Oh, Click, lovely ball. Lovely ball into Joffy. Great knock. Why haven't you gambled, Leaf? He's got a gamble there, surely. Click, lovely pass. That was Bielsa Click. I've mentioned Bielsa, there you go. That was Bielsa Click, though. I love that. Love that. I think he's got a gamble there, Leaf. Has he got a gamble? Lovely ball, yeah, we're lovely. You've got to throw your body at that, Leaf, I think. Anyway, he's probably going for the goal anyway, but lovely pass from Click. Nice to see. More changes here, Llorente. Oh, Bamford's coming on, folks. Ledley King's coming on. On comes Llorente for Cock. Bamford's getting the captain armband. Sinisterra's coming off. Not the best performance, but he'll take time. Gelhardt off as well. So Somerville on as well. That's going to be nice to see. Llorente on. Somerville. Come on now, Somerville. You've got a point to prove. So Somerville on. Llorente on. Bamford on. Yeah. Two-one. Look at state of that guy's mullet, man, in goal. What are you doing? Sorry for anyone who has mullets, but keeps it in there, Strauch. Got half an hour then. Bamford's got half an hour. Somerville's got half an hour. Sinisterra was given half an hour. James given half an hour. So this is good from Marsh in terms of giving people minutes and that. There we go. Here is Somerville. Brisbane Roar goes out to the left. It's a good squad, though, isn't it? It's a good squad. I like it. It's a good squad. We've got a good squad, man. I like it. If you compare that to last season. Smudge says, Joffy, great posture. Head always up. Always looking. Love that lad. Yeah. Hopefully he gets more game time. I think he might have to anyway, because I'm just... Oh, they're in here behind Strout with the flicked on header. He's got to get that ball in the box. It's cut back. There's a chance here for Brisbane Roar to make it 2 apiece. Good save. Good save, Clarkson. Good save, Christopher Clarkson. It looked like it was going in the back of the net. O'Shea with the strike. Decent save. Yeah, Jamie, mullets are back in fashion with some of the young ones as well. I've seen them, but it's not for me. I don't... Come on now. We're not... what's his name? Billy Ray Cyrus, you know what I mean? When's that? The 80s. Anyway, it's going to be a corner ball. It was a good save. And it comes. It's headed out by Llorente. Llorente hold of his shirt, man. Oh, it's Bamford. Bamford with the header. Don't break my heart. My achy, breaky heart. Just don't think you understand. Billy Ray. His daughter's nice, though. Corner ball. Somerville up for the header. Trying to get round Drama. He's got round him as O'Shea. O'Shea's in the box. That was too easy. It's going to be another corner ball. Mullets are long gone, Craig, I know, but people still have them, man, straight up. Anyway, it's going to be a corner ball again. Drama didn't do well there. Llorente on the cover. It's going to be another corner ball anyway. They've defended them well. Klassen with the punch. Comes back out. You always find in second half in pre-season when we get all these changes, it becomes a little bit disjointed, doesn't it? Michael says, I wish you had your positivity, Joe. Considering the level of the opposition, squad depth. Yes, that's all at the moment. The next game will be a gauge to judge. Michael, I mean, it's pre-season. Don't read too much into it. By that logic, yeah, Liverpool should be worried because they got beat 4-0 by Man United the other day. Liverpool are not worried. Man United will be nowhere near Liverpool in the Premier League season. Do you know what I mean? This is a good performance. I've been infused by it. What's not to rate? I think we've done okay. Yes, on the in transition we've looked a little bit wide open, but again that's due to the level of opposition that Jesse will be letting them open up. That might change against Villa, but I don't think it's been positive. It's just seen it as it is. I think we've done okay. I think the squad depth's really, improved and took us on a level. And again, like Alex says, it's about experimenting. By that logic of reading too much into pre-season, Liverpool need to be worried because they got battered 4-0 by Man United. But Man United are gash. Liverpool will challenge for the title. Man United will struggle for top 4. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think it needs too much to be read into it, It's good from Leeds there, trying to press. Brisbane Roar have managed to come out of it. Oh, he's done well there. Somerville wins the ball. He's won a foul there. And then Leo Marsh says, yes, that's because Liverpool had a young team, but Man United had their full team out. So what you're saying then, are you going along with the narrative that this is poor because we're playing a second division or whatever the level of opposition is? I think some people can never be happy. Maybe I am too positive then. Maybe I am too positive. But I don't know what you're complaining at really. Here, I don't think it's been bad. Maybe I am too positive then. Somerville on the deck anyway. It's going to be a free kick. We know Greenwood likes a free kick. He's having words with Bamford there. Shows confidence from the lad there where he's probably said, listen, get away from it. Leaf stood over it as well. Yeah, cheers, Toc. I think so too, bro. Anyway, Greenwood to take it, lifts it in, looking for Llorente. It's not the best ball, and neither Adams or Greenwood knew who was going for the ball there, and Brisbane have a chance to come away. Llorente brings him down. It's a foul. Yeah, and you've got to remember as well, those that are worried, like we've played 30 minutes each for wingers, so they haven't really had a chance to get into the game apart from, Dan James. So you're talking 30 minutes, you're swapping all your team. This is not what it would be like in a full game, would it? You would have that same lineup from the start. James was ripping it up. He, get more minutes in the legs. Maybe he gets, he was causing problems. The point I'm trying to make is it's all about experimenting. You can't expect continuity when you've made like 10 changes and you're giving people half an hour here, half an hour there. You come off there. I'll try you there, Harrison at left back. I'll try Leaf, and then I'll do this. Like, don't worry about it. Do you know what I mean? It's okay, man. I think it's been good for me. I don't see the negativity around it. If I'm being too positive, I don't know what more people want. I'd love to know. I'd love to know what more you want. You want to, I'll give you an example, right? Who remembers Massimo Cellino? Of course you do, right? Do you remember pre-season when we beat that team in Italy 16-0? Do you think that did anything for the team? Do you think it did anything for the team? And I hate to say it, the manager at the time was David Ockaday. And guess what? He was sacked and we were rubbish. Yeah, but we won 16-0 in pre-season. Is that what you want to see? I'm just saying it's fair to give a counter narrative. Do you know what I mean? And if you're going to, I just think, come on now. I won like 16-0. I don't know. Anyway, Brisbane Roar with the corner. It's a decent knock that. It goes out though. It goes out. Yeah, Leo, it's all about fitness, implementing new ideas, looking for how the players get. If the results are good, that's a bonus. Yeah, exactly. So we've got 20 minutes left anyway. I've been okay with the performance. Brindle South and Milliner Rich coming on. Like I can't. Do you know what? On Sunday when we play Villa at 5:30, and I'm going to get up for it because you know, but I can't deal with if we get beat by Villa. People always say, "Nah, we're going to get relegated." I'm telling you, I can see it now. We did all right against Blackpool and Brisbane, but they're second division. We get beat by Villa, we're going down. Do you know what I mean? No, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Don't worry about it, man. What I'll say is, and what I will say, it looks so much better than last season's pre-season when we were getting battered by Ajax, if you remember, and we got beat by was it Celta Vigo or something like that? That was a bad pre-season. You know, like Luke says, we look so flat. I think that's a good point. And even at then, you are right. You know, I know that sometimes I can be positive. I just struggle to see where I'm being overly positive with this. I think it's okay. I think it's good. It's a decent run out. But you know, last season's preseason, this looks good. You know, it looks coherent. The players look like they know what they're doing. There's certain patterns of play where we're hunting impacts when we're doing the press. If you consider that first lineup, and this is what I'm saying, the closer we get to the start of the season, the more you'll get a look at what the first team looks like. So by the Cagliari game, you will expect a much better performance. But if you consider in each game how well we played for the first 15, 20 minutes, that will progress throughout the full game, you know what I mean, without tweaking changes here and there. But we started well in both games. It's hard to maintain it in pre-season. You're changing it all the time, you know. So anyway, this is exactly what happened against Blackpool. It just went a bit poor, but you're reducing probably the level of quality. You know, you're giving people chances, etc. So here's Gabby into Greenwood. Greenwood's played well though since he's come on. Some nice touches. Click tries to give it back to Davis, and it's cleared. It's going to be a throw for Leeds United and Pascal Struijk. Here's Matthias Click. Tries to find Bamford. Doesn't drop. And it's going to be cleared here by Brisbane Roar. Left back's got it. He's going to look for a ball over the top. This is something we do need to be wary of, is obviously how open we look, obviously, when we do lose the ball. And that's something that was... Because all I can see is just two centre-backs, like a lot of the time. And I think if you're doing that against Premier League opposition, it's going to be a worry. But, you know... we are going to be weak out wide from them full-back areas as opposed to being weak centrally previously under Bielsa. Leif Davis has done well, won the ball. Greenwood tries to give it him back. Seen a lot of the ball as Greenwood. I know that wasn't great, but he has seen a lot of it. Bamford pressing. Somerville as well, trying to be busy, trying to get involved. Alex is on the side. If you're in the UK, it's a bit early, pal. It's 12:15. You do you, mate. I'm only joking. Oh, Greenwood smashed him there, you know. Oh, Struijk's being done. There's a chance here for Brisbane Roar. Poor Struijk. Poor Struijk. Yeah, the Toby, the Villa game, it's not 5. It's not 5, it's 5:35. I'll probably be live from about, I would say about 5, maybe 5:15. It'll be an early one, won't it? 5:15. I don't want to be getting up too early. I'll probably get up at 5 and just come sit straight in here. Smudge says, still not been won over in regards to this narrow play. Keep going for the deaf, dumb and blind. Keep looking for the deaf, dumb and blind kid who plays a mean pinball. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, Smudge. Somerville has brought it down really well. I don't know what that means. Here's Strauch. Darko JB. Here's Leif Davis. Elton John lyrics. Okay, so like pinball, I get it now. It's like pinball. So it's a. Someone says they get you, Smudge. Sorry, you need to be careful what you're reading out, right? And I was like, what, have I read something there I shouldn't have? Da-da-da. Is it Pinball Wizard? Is it Pinball Wizard? Is that the lyrics on Pinball Wizard, is it? That's his song, isn't it, Pinball Wizards? Yeah. It's a generation thing, says John, yeah. It's probably a little bit before my time, is that? Oh, no, it's The Who. Someone said Elton John, so it's The Who. Right, okay. Okay. Sorry, it's gone straight over my head. Thank you, though, Smudge, for always supporting the channel. You're a ledge. Thanks, mate. Bamford having words here. We've got 15 minutes left. Oh, good challenge by JB. Chance here, Leif Davis. Look how narrow Leif Davis is there. That's your left back. He's playing centre midfield. JB finds Greenwood. Greenwood with a knock into Bamford. Just wide. Would you ever make a Patreon? No, it's not for me, bro. But I don't have nothing against those that do. Connor puts out some great content. I just do enough videos as it is. I couldn't then do some additional on top of that. Nah, it's just too much for me. I already do enough, as much as I can anyway. Jordan Dix says, who scored for Leeds? Just woke up. It's 12:15, you lazy git. Who scored for Leeds? It was Dan James and it was Joffy, mate. Oh, drama. Put on the deck there. It's not a free kick either. It was too easy. Someone said, what's your thoughts on Adams so far? I haven't seen enough of him, mate. It's all been a little bit disjointed, really. Greenwood's come on and made some decent touches, although he's just been beaten there. JB's looked okay as well. Strauch, decent defending there. Here's Matthias Klick. Oh, it's a nice little ball into Somerville. There's Greenwood. Greenwood, don't get caught on it here. Battles well, wins himself a free kick. Aronson did really well. Luke says, Joe, did you see Rory and O'Hara's comments on Marsh that he will get sacked? Typical from that. Then was curious if you saw it. Yeah, I did. I actually said, like, Rory's always coming out with some bold claims. Rory said that Lukaku at 100 million was a bargain. And that how many times will we see Havertz, Lukaku goal? Well, we know how many times we see it. Never. And he's been... They bought him for 90 million. They've sent him out on loan for 8. So don't listen to him. Jamie O'Hara needs to get back in his box and, start arguing with Kim and Aggie again. The guy hasn't got a clue. Jamie O'Hara hasn't got a clue. There's a reason that he went to Billericay Town and got sacked as a manager. Jamie O'Hara is just there for clicks. Jamie O'Hara hasn't got Scooby-Doo. The guy thinks he's can speak on Spurs like he's a Tottenham legend. He played about 6 times in 10 years. The guy's a clown. I'm sorry. He ain't got Scooby-Doo. Like, he's talking about, oh, you've lost your best players. Like, you didn't know who Calvin was 2 years ago. No one knew who Rafinha was when we bought Rafinha. But guess what? They bossed it. So just because he's saying we bought nobodies and that, just because you don't know them, Jamie. Do you know what I mean? Because all you know is sitting on a bench. Okay, he's a better footballer than me and all that. And I don't like to get bloody... I just think he's an idiot. He's an idiot. And Rory knows what he's doing. He's very good at what he does. I have no ill feeling towards Rory. I just think he chats bubbles and he makes the craziest claims. He said that Havertz would win the Ballon d'Or. He said that he is a future Ballon d'Or winner. Not the Havertz I've seen. He said Lukaku was a bargain at 100 million. What? I mean, it's easy with hindsight, but that's what you do, right? You make claims. I've made some claims before. They're on there for a reason, folks, because they know it right. That's why they speak about Leeds United, because they know it riles. It gets clicks, it gets views. That's what it's all about. That's why I sometimes don't engage in it. The guy got sacked from Billy Ricky Town, man. Get in the bin. You can't speak about that. You know, when he was saying Leeds United, get in the bin. We finished 9th that season, remember? First season back. He said, oh, yeah, you need to get in your lane. And then this season, you know, Marsh might be sacked. I mean, Marsh might be sacked. Marsh might be sacked. But, you know, I think he's like judging the fact we've lost Calvin and that's it. Here's Davis anyway. He's in behind. Cut back. Tyler Adams. Chance. Bamford. No, cleared. Tyler Adams with the strike. Yes, that's all it's about, clicks and views. That is all it's about. Archie Gray looks like he's coming on, folks. It's going to be a corner ball, so Gray's probably going to get 10 minutes. We might see a lot of that in the season where he gets 10 minutes, especially with 5 subs. Click, Bamford. It's a good knock by Click. It's Llorente, sorry. Hey, Ray, Fried Hyper. What are you doing well? $10 minutes anyway. 10 minutes up. Gray's going to come on as well. It's going to be a corner ball for Leeds United. Listen, if you haven't already, please smash a like on the stream. It'd be great if you could do that for me. It's going to be Greenwood to send this one in. Number 12. I'm no good with numbers. Who's number 12? Tyler Adams. He's given his run around. Didn't see enough of him. On comes Gray. But like I say, these just coming in. Just coming into the side. Who's this? Greenwood and Davis over it. Will it be an in-swinger from Davis? It's got to be Greenwood, hasn't it? Always confusing Bamford and Llorente, I know. Stroke! Ooh, just wide. Chris Kelly says, here's my Rory moment. Archie Gray, future Ballon d'Or winner. Boom, Strout with a header wide. Unlucky. Poor touch there by Brisbane Raw. They were on the counter. It's gone through. It's going to be a class and goal kick. Yeah, Lee, I've been impressed with it, mate. Second half poor, but that's always the case in pre-season when you make all them changes. I thought we started really, really well. We had the ball in the net after a couple of minutes. Some well-worked movements, some good passing, you know, passing plays, some good. And what I've liked is when we were pressing in packs early doors, there's a plan. Whereas I said, Jesse, no plan, remember? I said previously last season, and again, you're allowed to change your opinion. Said this guy had no plan, and I still stand by that at that time. You know, it's a well-known fact that the players sort of resorted to type. You know, at the back end of the season, they resorted to type, and we stayed up, and it's great. And Jesse played his part, but there was no plan at times. You know, against Chelsea, there was no plan. We know that. Now they looks like there is. The players know what they're doing. It's coherent, you know what I mean? And I think it will be against Wolves. I'm really looking forward for the performance against Wolves. I am genuinely. It's a new era, you know, and we have to be ready for it. And the players will always have my back in, and that, you know, that I was just, you know, last season was tough for all concerned, and I was. Yeah, we were all hurting, etc. You know the scripts, man. It is what it is. But, you know, new team, new squad, new bodies, you know, new regime. Let's go. Greenwood, ball through to Bamford. Bamford tries to turn. No joy. Here's young Gray. Gray carrying the ball. Does well. Gets it out to Drame. Far too much on that for Somerville. It's poor. Our third gen Gray now. Come on, Archie. I know, right? There's another, I swear, as well in the academy, younger. I swear. I may be wrong. Someone fact check me. Greenwood's flying into them challenges, you know, late every time. Brought down by Click. Northern Monkey says, Aussie football is rubbish. Leeds should be 4-0 up. I think we've had that many shots, to be fair. Gray's going to be class, yeah. But let's not put too much on his shoulders. I don't want to say Gray should be playing. Gray should be starting like we've seen with things. Just let the manager do the thing. Let the manager, you know, pick the players kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? You know, Gray needs to be playing. We need to be managing the players, you know. That's all it is for me, just managing them through. Anyone got a bet on how many injuries Bamford gets this season? Well, we're coming up to 6 minutes left in this. I think it's been a good run out. Yeah, Drama has not looked good, has he, D? JT was telling me he might start ahead of Klassen yesterday. JT. It's still a long way to go. He's still a long way to go as Drama, because okay, did well at Cardiff in the Championship and that'll have brought him on loads, but I'll never, you know, the last Premier League game I seen him in was against Arsenal and he got absolutely tortured by Martinelli. Tortured. And I know Martinelli can do that because he did it to Ayling. He did it to Ayling and got himself sent off because he was that frustrated. Oh, Stephen says defence is still a shambles. I see why. Have you just come in and seen that we've conceded 1 goal and automatically assume it's a shambles because of that, or have you actually watched the game? Probably the former. Anyway, it's taken quickly here by Brisbane Raw. Into midfield. Goes out to the right wing. Oh, he's done well there to get round Greenwood. Goes into midfield, Archie Gray defending. Oh, that's another foul there by Greenwood. Greenwood's been naughty, as I tell you. Sinistera did play, Steve, yeah, but he's come off. He only had half an hour. They had half an hour each, him, James, Cini, and who else was it? James, Cini, and Somerville. I would argue James had the best play, though. Oh, Stephen says I'm a Brisbane fan. Fair enough. Am I digging you out for calling Leeds and you're a Brisbane fan? I don't know enough about Brisbane's defending, bro. Sorry. My apologies. I offer my sincere apologies. Brilliant. It's going to be a free kick anyway to come in. It's a good knock. It's cleared out by JB. JB's done well when he came on as well. Drama is to Joe what Harrison is to Connor, what Click is to KG. Oh, Stephen, you're joking. You got me. Yeah, decent pre-season game. Some good runs out. I thought Jack Harrison did well at left wing back. Matt Rocker was good again. Dan James was good for the half an hour spell. Joffy, special. Pat says was hoping for a jazzy Hawaiian shirt today, given the weather. Leeds shirt today, mate. Although there is a jazzy Hawaiian Leeds United shirt that you can buy. It's Brutes. Here is Lorente. I don't know the attendance, bro. There's a lot of empty seats, though, Darren. A lot of empty seats. Somerville. Greenwood. Good little touches there. Gets his round his man. Click into Greenwood. Chance here. Oh, tries to find Bamford and just misses. Bamford chases him down. Strauch has it at the back, and Leeds United will come again here. Couple more minutes left. Here's Matthias Click. Good little knock into Bamford. Bamford tries to touch it over to Somerville. Can't find him. Click back to Bamford. There's Bamford. Strike. Save. He's not missed his eye for goal. Paul says, who surprised impressed you most today, Joe? I liked Harrison out there, but then again, is that really a surprise? Probably not. But Matt Rocker's good. And Dan James, actually. No, Dan James, because he scored and got an assist. Do you know what I mean? That's not normal. Do you know what I mean? That's not normal. Corner ball anyway, coming in from Leeds United. Who's going to win it? Strauch again wins the header. It goes wide, though. It's going to be a goal kick. Some more subs here for Brisbane Raw. Thought JB's got on all right, Adam. I think he's done well. 3 changes with a minute and a half to go. It's a bit pointless, isn't it? I know it's pre-season, but what's the point in this? Could understand if you're winning the game in a normal game. What's the point in this? A minute left of pre-season and you're bringing on 3 players. Yeah, like Rob says, second half, too many subs. Exactly. Exactly. It's a bit pointless. Yeah, but it's pre-season. I don't know. $40, like, I don't know. And some of them are trialists as well, so there he is. There's one of them. Oh, he's played him in there. He's going to score. He's missed. He's missed a sitter. Lofthouse, just come on, Mr. Sitter. Should be 2-2. We were just hammering. One of them was sub involved in goal. Get him signed up. Get the trialist signed up. Oh, he's missed the sitter there, hasn't he? That was bad. Hey. Lofthouse, got to score. Here's Bamford. JB. Click. It's a decent enough knock to drama. There's a chance here for Leeds United. Somerville turns. He's in the box. Penalty. Stays on his feet. Oh, Gray. Gray, that was pretty high. It was fair, but it was a bit naughty when it's pre-season. Calm down, Gray lad. Calm down. 3 minutes left of added time anyway. Two minutes left. It's going to be a free kick for Brisbane Raw. Again, it's the second half, isn't it? Second half, the changes, it's sort of like, you know what I mean? It becomes disjointed. Lorente wins the header. It's going to be Strauch. Into Click. I just don't know if Click works in this system, though. He seems to want to have too many touches, I find. I don't know. He played a good ball earlier on, but here's Bamford anyway, looking for the run of Somerville. Can he give him? Bamford does well, uses his body. Brought down? No, I thought so. Pulled. Here's Drame. All right foot there. Strauch spins it out to Leaf. Leaf Davis into Click. Click flick to JB. Bamford, little 1-2. His return pass from Bamford's isn't great. Leaf Davis does enough. Leaf Davis with the throw into Click. JB back to Lorente. How does Bamford look? I haven't seen enough really, mate. He made some all right, like bringing it down, puts his body. He's good, man. His movement's really good for me, Bamford, man. It's just whether he can stay fit. Davis for the ball in, misses him. There's Gray, bit of a heavy touch. Smudge says, thank you, mate. He says, good job, Joe. More serious game on Saturday. I think it's Sunday, innit? It might be your Saturday, though. It depends where you are in the world. Well, it's my Sunday morning, I think. Maybe your Saturday night. I don't know. Yeah, probably your Saturday night. Got to get a better assessment. City then. Yeah, thank you, Smudge, for all your continued support. You're a legend, mate. Thanks for that. And I'll see you Sunday. Remember, folks, I'll probably be live from about 5 a.m. on Sunday. I know a lot of you in the UK might still be in bed and watch it on reruns or whatever, but I'm going to get up Sunday morning, so I'll hopefully see you then. We've got about 15 seconds left of this game. It's been 2-1 to Leeds United. I don't think we'll see any more goals in this. JB playing well, says Jackie as he's got involved. Oh, Bamford's won the ball. Maybe there is a chance. Drame. Why is it? That is Drame. What was that? I'm sorry, that was bad. That was bad. Why has my man not... Oh, I tell you what, Lorente snapped him there. Why is he not passed that ball into Click? Why is he not passed that ball into Click? That was bad, you know. It's full time. That was poor. Why does he give it Bamford there? Look at Click. He's saying to him, what were you doing there? He has every reason to be upset. The pass was on there. That's annoyed me a little bit, that. Why didn't he pass the ball there? That was gash. I'm sorry. That was rubbish. Really, really rubbish. 2-1. 2-1 Leeds United. We won. Second pre-season game. Click has every reason to be annoyed there. He has an opportunity to score a goal. Obviously wanting to impress and that. But yeah, Leeds United win 2. Look, decent first half. Second half was rubbish. A lot of changes. It is what it is. It happened against Blackpool. You know, Brisbane could easily have scored. You could argue they maybe were the better side in the second half. But look, it's pre-season, you know, multiple changes. I thought standouts for me with Dan James. I thought Greenwood had some decent touches. JB in the second half. Harrison looked well at left back. Yeah, Davis says weak. Yeah, Davis is weak. Leave Davis is weak. We do need a left back. I know I was saying earlier that Jack Harrison, etc., done well there, but I think we can. We do need a left back. We definitely need a striker. We've seen a couple of, I think, was it half an hour from Bamford. Yeah, died to death. Too many changes in the second half. Yeah, Cody Drama not great there. Rocker looked decent as well. That has to be said. Yeah, for sure. I thought Dan James was the best player for me. Dan James was the best player. Did really, really well. Listen, thanks as always for watching. It means an awful lot. I'm going to be probably out of action now for the rest of the day. I've got my daughter's assembly to do. And then I'm working 4 till 7. But if any news happens between now and then, we might hear something from, you know, we might hear something from Jesse in the post-match press conference about potential signings. I don't know, so I might come live a little bit later on. But I'll see you all then. And listen, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Sunday if I don't see you before then. Thanks as always for tuning in and. Keep supporting the channel. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's still a lot of it to go. And I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you Sunday. I want to know how many of you will be up on the morning, 5 a.m. Let's do this. I've been monstered up to death. Thanks for a great show. Thanks for supporting. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit.